Check 1 2 1 2, bitch.
Thank you, people! It's about that time yet again, fellas.
You're damn right.
Hell yeah! Steve Austin.
Give me a hell yeah!
This is episode 255.
255.
Of the most consistent podcast in the area.
It also happens to be the iLLys
I was
part
about
5.
to say that. 5!
5 times.
5 years. 5 iLLys. What's up, y'all?
What up?
It's 2021. This is your boy Buzz B.
And over here is your boy JC.
And Martine.
Yo, man, it must be the iLLys because you feeling it right now.
I mean, yeah, it's the
Yes,
last
sir.
episode of the year, so I
love
had to
it.
get it all out.
Love that shit.
Yeah, get used to it.
What's good though, man? What's happening?
Ah, shit. It's the holidays. Y'all get your shopping done?
Hell no.
Ain't the holidays yet.
Oh, it's the
I
holiday
meant season, but it ain't the
Holiday
holidays.
season.
That's what I meant. Holiday season. But you know, oh shit. No Christmas tree for me this year. Thank God. Oh, no, excuse me. I know. No Christmas tree this year because we're about to go to, me and my mom are going to go to Atlanta to visit my cousin and my aunt for the holidays. So that's cool. Kind of
That's
glad
what's up.
because I don't want to buy another tree this year. Because-
Okay.
No, it's just like the whole decorating shit, taking the stuff out, decorating the house, all that shit. Just, yeah.
Oh, so you don't have the Christmas spirit.
I mean, I do.
Do you?
Ish. Do you decorate your shit?
Nah. I don't got no Christmas spirit. You fucking kidding me? Shit.
Oh, goddamn.
Martina has trees every day.
I mean, that's obvious.
Damn right.
Like one of my friends was telling me, "Oh, you don't mean the Christmas spirit?" I'm like, Jesus didn't have no damn tree next to him when he got born.
How do you know?
I just know.
How do you know?
I just know.
But how?
Well, technically, he did have trees around him when he was born.
He was in a barn.
He was in wood.
That too.
Made of
I don't know.
trees, motherfucker.
I
Trees.
guess, but not like no damn. But was it decorated though?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
It had lights.
And there was a fat dude that was there
For real.
too with a beard.
Hey.
Hey.
There you go.
Damn sure wasn't in December, I'll tell you that much.
Shit. Yeah, that's the crackers marketing.
Jesus was born in June.
That's why summer's popping. But other than that, I'm good. How y'all doing?
Man, I'm chilling, bro.
Chilling.
You know me.
Yeah.
You know how I do.
We're really in December now. This year literally flew the fuck by.
Nah,
Yeah.
it really did.
It really did. It was like January, and it was like, damn, white folks just lost their damn mind and took over the Capitol. Shit really did happen this year.
Yeah.
You know? Trump got out of office, thank God, but the remnants are still here. Virus is still here, but like as I predicted, stuff is semi-normal. I guess. We can go out. Me and JC went to Vegas. Hell yeah. JC went to Vegas twice.
Without you.
I know, without me. Enjoyed myself, went out, went to bars, movies. It was just, everything was just semi-normal. I had to wear a mask and get some shots. Drinks and actual needles. Yeah, I know, right?
Fucking needles.
Right.
Anyways.
Yeah. Anyway, before we get into the ceremonies like we always do at this time, shit happened. I guess this is the last verses of the year.
Is it?
I mean, I guess. We got like a few more weeks left.
And I've been waiting. baby.
This was one that was on deck. They announced this motherfucker, and then it just disappeared for months.
A year.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, didn't they announce the shit
Last year?
No, but they were gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the artists, like
in the early stages.
Yeah, before the VERZUZ shit took off the way it did.
Yeah,
right?
in the early
Wasn't this back in
stages.
March or some shit?
Something like that.
No, I remember this whole shit was like last year. That's when Crazy Bone and fucking Juicy J, one of them said that, yeah, we're gonna do a versus against each other, and then that's
It was
when
DJ Paul first.
DJ Paul. That's what I meant. Yeah.
I was just trying to figure out how far back it went.
Last year.
Because I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah, I think that was last.
I never heard about it.
Yeah,
It was a
after
long
that,
time.
It stopped, and they know because that's when Timberland and fucking Swizz came in. Like, oh no, let's do it, and then it got postponed. And they would do it another
then
time.
it got forgotten.
Then the world opened back up, and I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
See you at one of these festivals, nigga. I don't know.
yeah, we got time for this shit.
Yeah.
But then they said, no, you got time for this shit. Because then it was, I guess, Bone Thugs and Harmony versus 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah, ho.
That should be a song, buddy.
Yeah, ho.
Yeah, ho.
Shit.
Yeah, but I watched parts of it. I didn't watch all of it, but I guess it literally is.
I watched from the beginning, and boy,
It was
it was different.
It was corporate. it was like what we wanted, but it's like, wow, y'all went all out. Didn't they have like premiere for videos?
Well,
and
no,
shit?
like that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to. Yeah,
Oh, my bad. Go on.
They. I just wish they would have told us what was happening. I wouldn't have tuned in so early. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Excuse me. How it started off was there was a DJ battle going on.
Right.
I was appreciative, but
was
at the
tight.
same time, it was cool.
Yeah.
Same time, I just wouldn't have tuned in that early. One of the contestants, he clearly didn't know his fucking crowd
At all.
Really?
Motherfucker wanted to play Biggie in L.A.
Oh, he was there in L.A. and they were playing
Yeah.
Biggie.
Yeah.
He started off with "We Will Rock You," didn't he?
Yeah.
Like what?
What?
He just had
This
no
is a
idea where he
hip-hop
was.
venue, bro.
Yeah. Then they had a video debut or premiere, which was cool, except the crowd was there to watch Bone Thugs and 3-6 Mafia, which lets you know the crowd. I shouldn't say the crowd, but the audience that was at home was there to watch that. So it should let you know
What
the
was the
audience
premiere?
was 40 to 50 age range, predominantly.
Right.
And this video premiere was for a young cat that sounded like he said Atlanta, Florida.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Martine. But
Hey man,
Who was the artist?
I think you're right, bro.
yeah,
No, who was the artist?
I can't remember.
I forgot his
He
name.
had to get a buzz from what Twitter was saying.
Yeah,
I wasn't
he was-
familiar, but I'm not gonna,
He's got a little bit of a name, but I forgot.
I'm not
who the
gonna
fuck he
dismiss him
was.
just because I'm not familiar with him.
Yeah, I know.
But the point was that his video premiere for this event, for what the demographic was,
Yeah.
probably wasn't the wisest thing.
Yeah, because I heard even on like the Fight app, you had to pay for that shit to watch the shit.
Yeah, no, I watched this on YouTube.
I know it was on. I saw it on YouTube. I was like, "What do you mean I gotta pay for this shit?" The hell?
I mean, I paid for YouTube Premium, but we got a family plan, so
Shit.
you know what I'm saying.
It
That
was
didn't bother
Pootie.
me. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
So that probably would have been better suited for Soulja Boy and Bow Wow, not for this.
Yeah.
Which again, we said throughout the evolution of Versus that this would have been cool. Mm-hmm. So for them to actually do it, that was dope. But for this, it was
no.
yeah. Could it,
No.
Nah, not
could have knew the
here.
crowd. Could have got Bone Crusher.
Shit.
Bone Crusher for this would have been cool, or just somebody older. Could have got Do or Die.
I mean, even if it wasn't on the older end, Moneybag Yo would have worked.
Yeah, just
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
just somebody like
somebody in between.
connected
Yeah.
with what's going on and shit. Like,
Right.
Yeah, but when I was looking online, people were complaining like, "What the fuck is this shit?" I'm like, "Wow." It's
Well, that was mainly East Coasters, because
Yeah.
of course, that's where I
Yeah,
follow.
yeah.
Majority
Once
of the
again,
time.
West Coast reigns supreme on a Thursday night.
West, y'all.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You thought. But then that was another thing, too. I was like,
You thought?
yeah, that was another thing, too. It's like, damn, man, y'all put this shit on during,
Wasn't the game on?
yeah, it was Cowboys and Saints.
Oh yeah. Oh, the Saints.
I
blew
wasn't watching that game
But
anyway.
we'll get back to that.
Still.
Yeah, and it was like, damn, like, come
Yeah.
on, man.
I
Like,
forgot about that. Yeah, I was watching that shit. I'm like, I don't watch that. I remember I was watching the game and I'm like, oh, this is going on. I'll probably watch that later. And I think I was Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, then the game wasn't that good after, so I was like, all right, I'll go back and
after the
watch.
third quarter, yeah.
And so then Fat Joe came out of nowhere, and I was like, okay,
What?
so what's happening now?
Yeah.
And then I tuned back in, then they announced that they were actually coming on stage. So it was like an hour before they came on stage, which was just fine, but they could have at least let us know what was happening.
Yeah, seriously.
You know.
Give us a heads up.
Yeah.
Man. Shit.
But after that hour, they finally got on stage, and it was Bone Thugs and 3-6.
Mafia.
And it was it looked like every bit of your uncles at the barbecue.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all I can say about yeah.
And it was very understandable why they had to have it in LA.
Why?
It was even grounds for
Oh, for both of them.
Bone Thugs.
That makes sense.
Anywhere else besides there or Cleveland, it wouldn't have
Yeah,
been a fair ground.
Yeah, I think LA's a fair ground.
I think LA kind of favors Bone Thugs a little
That's
bit
what I'm
more.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, like anywhere else, that's really.
Nah,
Everywhere else.
if you would have had it on the East Coast, that would have been neutral.
I don't even,
I feel like that would have been neutral.
I don't
would've
even
been
know if
for
you could say
3-6.
that because East Coast sound is more 3-6.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they would have
right.
loved Juicy. They love Juicy.
Yeah.
Nah, you right.
Yeah.
You're
That's
what I'm
100%
saying.
right about that
Yeah,
shit.
so I
Yeah.
think LA's kind of the
Yeah.
borderline.
I mean, I know it
point.
favors Bone, but it's
Yeah.
even
I get you.
even with them favoring Bone, it's still the more even ground.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, I mean, doesn't Juicy J live out there now in LA?
No,
so
I'd
it's
be
kind of like,
surprised.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like, you know what I mean? It's even.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
even at that
Yeah.
point.
but they got through. It went just as I anticipated in terms of music. If you know Bone, then you were gonna know the music. But
Right.
going down the timeline, the people that were watching didn't know Bone.
Yeah,
the
they
way
know the
people knew.
hits. They know
Yeah.
the hits, but they don't know Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Right. So I enjoyed it, but by the time 3-6 put out "Sipping on Syrup," that was like track 3 or 4.
They haven't even scratched the surface yet.
You know what I'm saying? So it was, yeah,
Like,
Bone,
nah.
Bone was in deep cut mode. Like they weren't even.
That was the weird thing to me. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, like, I didn't understand why they, from the jump, was going deep cuts.
Yeah, like deep cuts. Like it wasn't
Like
even,
album cuts?
Yes.
like album cuts.
Oh, only a fan will know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's weird. Why would you do that?
Whereas 3-6, I mean, they were playing their cuts, but I mean, like
Bro, they started off with Who Run
97
It.
tear the club up,
Yeah.
going into Sipping on Syrup.
But I'm like, you start off with Who Run It. That's like
Yeah.
their anthem. You know what I mean? That's the one that put them on and
Right.
shit.
I'm really trying to
I
think
just
of
don't
all the
understand,
Bone
like,
Thugs hits.
It would have made sense to start off with Thuggish Ruggish Bone. In my opinion.
That's like common sense.
Yeah, because that's where it kind of started. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, dog,
Did they
like,
play
I don't know.
Did they play the Mariah Carey?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I was making sure they
Yeah.
had to play that.
They
like,
matched that up with Dark Horse by Katy Perry. So and that was actually like a pretty good one.
That's,
Right.
a good, that's a good one. Back to
Yeah.
back like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah, dog, like just Bone Thugs coming out with No Surrender after hearing Who Run It. I was like, okay, 3-6.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And it
yeah.
kind of felt like that for the first like 4 rounds or so. Like I was just like,
No,
dude,
that's what I'm saying. It was-
like,
it
what
just-
the fuck
it
is
was-
going on?
Yeah. It again, it just went to how I predicted it.
Yeah.
Where it was, if you're gonna go with Bone, I respect it. I got love for Bone. But if you don't know Bone outside of
Crossroads,
yeah,
Days of Our Lives,
Thug Love.
yeah,
Look Into My Eyes,
Hypnotize. Oh, wow. I
Thugs.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
Look into my eyes.
Yeah, if you don't-
and
That was
tell
about
me-
them, by the way.
That was about Bone? That was about 3-6?
Yeah.
yeah.
See, Martin, like, he gave me up on the whole beef between 3-6 Mafia and Bone Thugs that I knew nothing about. And I was just like, wow, they've been beefing since then? Wow.
Since like 94, dog.
Yep.
Basically.
And they've been sending like subliminals at each other on some Hov and Nas shit, huh?
Dog. Since forever. Like literally their whole careers, basically.
So that fight that happened, it made sense when that happened.
A lot of build up. So,
Lot
yes,
of
that
build-up.
leads up to
The moment.
Busy Bone's still in the show. Like
Like-
Busy Bone got a point.
No, because
Like I don't know, Bone Thugs got a point, but Busy got a point.
when I knew that Busy was gonna be there, I was like, some fuckery's about to happen.
Oh yeah, because then
Yeah, it's busy.
yeah, they were all doing the what was it, the hype videos. And everybody's hype video was, for the most part, like, oh, Bone, you've been summoned for verses. You've been versed. And they're like, oh, we've been versed. I got to get more liquor. This is blah, blah, blah. Busy's was, yeah, we going to go up on stage. We going to do it to you devil-worshipping motherfuckers. Like,
we going to do it to you, devil worship. That sound like Cat Williams.
Yeah.
We going to do it to you, devil worshiping motherfuckers.
Like, at that point, it was just like,
Oh.
yeah, just...
Damn. I'm sorry.
Like, all right.
Who did you wrong?
Yeah.
And I was like, no. And everyone saw that. They were like, I don't think this is a good idea.
And then
that ties back to the old beef, is
Right.
because,
Yeah.
like, what you call it, the whole 666,
Yeah.
36 Mafia, whatever, right?
Yeah.
They had mentioned 666 in one of their older songs. I forgot which fucking song it is. Not coming to my mind right now. I'm high. Sorry. Not sorry.
Not
But
sorry. Yeah, you
anyways.
shouldn't be.
Nah, but what you call it? So it goes back to that old shit. Like, they've always called them devil worshippers because of
The 3-6.
3-6 Mafia.
And they always, there's always those urban legends. If you play backwards, you hear the 666
That's
shit. And
bullshit.
I know, but I remember hearing
Like,
that shit.
everybody
Yeah.
says that, and it's like, you do that with any song.
Yeah, seriously.
Literally.
You could make that up about anything.
Yeah. So that there was that, and then when the actual moment happened, it was Busy was like, "You motherfuckers ain't gonna be mocking me and shit like that," and then
He ain't gonna be mocking me.
and then Juicy J said the
3 words.
the 3 words that
will start. And,
Yeah.
and he did it on beat too.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Man, suck my dick. Suck my dick.
Now,
I'm surprised Slob on My Knob didn't come on right after.
oh, really though?
No, and he did it so nonchalantly too.
So to be clear,
Now, you gotta see
alright,
what
I
built up
gotta
to
set
it.
it up.
You gotta build
so
up to what
first,
happened.
Bone Thugs and Harmony was performing, and this is the song they were performing. Buddha Lovers, right? And while this song is playing, if you really paid attention to the other side, DJ Paul and Gangsta Boo were like couples dancing pretty much.
Okay.
And that's what pissed off Busy Bone. That's when he walked right up to that caution tape and gave that little whole, that little spiel that he did or whatever.
Yeah. Well, because they played this right after Sipping on Syrup.
Yeah. But
So it was, it was the battle of vices.
Vices, yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah.
So he just got pissed off basically that they were like dancing to his shit the way that they were, making it seem like some slow ass,
Couples ballad.
couple, yeah, pretty much and shit.
Uh-huh.
And then fucking Juicy J came out and said, "Suck my dick."
And no, but he didn't even look at him. He was like, man, suck my dick.
And the best part about that,
Threw water at him.
dude, I mean the fucking water, yeah, sure, but hold up.
But the song that was playing, what was the song? Man, suck my dick. Suck my dick. Suck my dick.
Now, for those of you who don't know, this is ass and titties, so there was
Yeah.
a fight.
And then that's when the water got
This
thrown.
is straight. This is the epitome of.
Suck my
This is the epitome of going to a party in the South.
Yeah,
A
then-
fight would break out to ass and
I
titties.
told you, Martine. I told you. We were talking about this when you were gone. I was like, I can see a fight happening. He's like, nah, that'll be fucked up. I was like, would you rather get your ass whooped to this or Crazy in Love? Ass and titties.
A fight would definitely break out to this. And then he threw water at him, and then the fucked up part was like, it would have been all fun and games, except it actually went at Gangsta Boo.
Yeah.
No, but Gangsta Boo's commentary.
Gangsta Boo was talking shit though too,
Well,
man.
she's like, I was like, Busy Bone, you're a hater. You need to take your damn nails.
Take your pills, and it was like,
Bloody
oh
ass
shit,
nigga.
here we go. Niggas went over the damn the do not cross lines and shit in the rope, and then
Watch closely. That's pretty much what happened. That's all you needed was Huey Freeman just to stop and say, watch closely.
Pause.
You about to experience a nigga moment. And yeah, Twitter lit up. I didn't see it. So I was like, what the hell happened? I called JC. He's like, yo, what happened? And he literally described exactly what happened. I was like, shut the fuck up. That didn't happen. He's like, yeah, it did.
I said, get off my phone. I'm having dinner. Bye.
And then I saw the video and I was like, oh, I hella started laughing.
The best part of that whole situation wasn't even the actual fight. The best part was in the midst of that scuffle was when VERZUZ had to go to the screen. And that bitch read
yep.
technical difficulties. I said, there ain't no fucking technical difficulties about this shit. Niggas was
full of
fighting about
shit.
this.
then
And then the fucking tweet was perfect. That tweet said, BRB.
be right back. And then Swiss Beats fucking left a comment on the fucking Instagram feed saying like, I'm letting these niggas go because Busy Bone bit me or
Yeah.
some shit.
Yeah, niggas forget Bone Thugs was signed to Full Surface.
Oh shit, they were.
Yep.
Full Surface.
I forgot about that.
Educate me.
Full Surface. That's Swiss Beats.
Beats' label.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Remember, they were signed, but Busy Bone wasn't signed.
Oh wow.
It was Bone Thugs without Busy.
Oh, I remember those years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because I do remember when I interviewed Bone Thugs like years ago for like a magazine. I remember when I announced it, I was like, "Oh, I'm interviewing Bone Thugs in Harmony," and then I had to pause, like, "Oh, let me put this part in with Busy," and then that's when like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, but they did squash
Then
it.
they came back,
Yeah.
and Busy apologized.
Well, not really.
I mean, he did, but that
He apologized for those standards.
Yeah.
So that
but he missed like 4 songs, dude. Did you notice that shit?
Yeah, he missed Ass and Titties. Because they came back out and they did Ass and Titties.
Nah, but I'm talking about
Bone Thugs.
they also did Days of Our Lives.
Yeah.
He wasn't there.
Yeah.
And they did Resurrection.
Yep.
And he wasn't there.
Yep.
I was just like, dude, come on, bro.
And he came back and apologized.
So fucked up.
I mean, he had to.
Yeah.
3-6 was whooping their ass.
Yeah.
They did do Thug Love and shit, right?
Yeah.
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 Notorious Thugs. And
Yeah. But I mean, at that point, like,
it was just like pretty much-
3-6 was just.
Of course, they were whooping their ass.
It was a slugfest.
And plus-
they pulled Lil Jon out.
Oh, and they pulled Terrence Howard out.
Dog.
That like I was building up to that. Like,
Oh.
damn, you missed it. They pulled Lil Wayne.
Yup.
Oh wow.
Yeah. See, that's the thing about a lot of people don't understand about 3-6 Mafia is the respect that they have amongst the artists, especially from the South,
Oh, it goes beyond.
unfucking paralleled, bro.
Yeah.
Who else they bring up?
Well, Bone Thugs counter. They brought Lil Flip out.
No, 3-6 Mafia.
Oh, 3-6. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah. 3-6 Mafia
you're
brought
right.
out Lil Flip,
You're right.
but Bone Thugs brought out Chameleonaire.
That's right.
Oh, for Right
Right
Dirty.
Dirty.
Yup.
That's fire.
Shit. At that point, it was like, who didn't 3-6 bring out?
Seriously, they brought out hell of people. They
Uh,
brought LeChat, Project
Project Pat.
Lil Wayne, fucking who else? Lil Flip.
Building up to DJ.
It was just a fucking show. And then at that point, it started getting real aggressive again.
Uh-huh.
And then that's when 3-6 was like, all right, we just gotta shut this shit down. And then they had to remind niggas that, well, this was before DJ came out. They had to remind motherfuckers, yeah, that song that you love Outkast for,
Oh, yup.
yeah, that was us.
Yup.
We produced that motherfucker.
And
And I kept trying to tell people that.
Bro.
Like, I kept trying to remind people. Like, and I know that this goes back, like, side note, and I'm not trying to dive back into this. But with the whole Juicy J and Nas thing,
Oh, that
this
shit,
was
yeah,
just
yeah,
one
yeah.
of the side things that I was trying to get people to understand with Juicy J.
Yeah.
He could bring that element into that.
Right.
Because people don't fucking
right.
realize that he co-produced that record. It wasn't just about Turn Up. International Players Anthem, probably a top 5 all-time celebration record in hip-hop, period.
I'd agree with you on that.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
So unless Nas is willing to burn one of his greatest tracks in his fucking catalog to go up against that, that's damn near a guaranteed W in terms of that.
Yeah.
Going back to the battle, yeah, they just got, at that point, it was like, yeah, we got to remind you who we are. Here's International Players Anthem.
And to add to that, not only did they play International Players Anthem, but they did their version.
Their version of it.
Because there are 2 versions. There's
Yeah.
ones that has UGK and Outkast, and there's another one that has UGK and 3-6
3-6
Mafia.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fire. That's news to me. I never knew that.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, it's on
It's
every
on the-
streaming
on the
service.
I'm
yeah.
sure it is. Yeah. Huh. 'Cause everyone always talks about the Andre 3000 verse and shit.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the only thing they know.
And they redid that sample. That wasn't the first time they sampled that beat.
Oh, I know that
Yeah.
one. I know that for a fact. But they brought out Man, not Man.
Hey, man.
Hey, Man.
Hey, man.
This should have happened at the Oscars, man. I don't know why Terrence
Hey,
Howard
man.
didn't do it, but they brought out Terrence Howard and he did it. It's hard out here for a pimp. Personally, they should have did Whoop That Trick, but
That's not them.
they didn't write that song.
No. That was actually written by Al Capone, who's from the area, but he was signed to stick with it.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's actually in the movie too. Like I don't know if you ever pay attention. This dude wearing the pig chain.
Yeah.
That's Al Capone.
Wow. I literally thought 3 6 Mafia wrote all the songs for that shit.
Nah, just that one.
Oh wow, and that's the one that got them that Oscar.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then right after that, Busy Bone.
What a busy dude.
Man, Busy Bone just got like the funniest like moments within the whole shit. He goes, man, fuck all that. I got a song that was in a movie too.
What was the movie?
It's the best song in the fucking soundtrack.
What song?
I mean, it doesn't come up to Hard Out Here for a Pimp, but it was the best song on the Next Friday soundtrack.
But it was in the movie.
Yeah.
I did hear him saying that
Yeah.
shit. I do remember that part. Yeah, that was the next Friday. Nigga.
Yeah.
I was like, nigga, busy.
It was when
Ass down.
it was when Roach was upside down. in
Yeah,
jail.
I know exactly. Rest in peace, Roach. But yeah, I know. I got a song from a movie too. Man, shut up.
Oh, nah. But like seriously, bro, like it was really fucking good. To me, it was lopsided. Obviously not to the extent that JC saw it.
Oh, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Like,
Nigga, it was bad.
I felt like Bone Thugs, like in the second half after Terrence Howard,
Yeah.
they kind of like pulled closer.
Oh, for sure.
I'm not gonna say that they fucking caught up by no means. You know
Yeah,
what I
no,
mean?
but
But like they pulled closer.
They
and
pulled
shit.
closer, but
Yeah.
at that point, the damage was already
Yeah,
done.
it
That's
was
why I
already
said
over.
them being in LA, it helped.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
It definitely helped.
That's hella funny. I got a song from a movie too.
Yeah. If I didn't like that song, I would have been in the crowd. I'd have been like,
Damn, I'm shocked that they didn't whoop that trick. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
you know what they didn't play, Martine?
Oh, they didn't play a lot of songs.
I know.
Like they didn't even scratch the surface like that. Of course.
Like they did, but they didn't.
they
Like,
didn't go knee deep
Nah.
into their shit.
You know which one they didn't play, and I was actually surprised they didn't play.
Seriously.
I was actually very surprised they didn't go with this one. Because they could have easily went with that.
That's a
I
dub.
had to give it up. Like, hey,
That's a
I don't,
dub.
hey, 3-6, I don't know what you. Hey, I don't know what to tell you.
That shit's a fucking summer anthem,
Yeah.
bro. Like
What was
seriously.
that song?
And we got more.
I haven't heard that song in so long.
Yeah,
No, that shit's a fucking dub.
yeah. I don't know. I'd have been like, hey, I don't know. Hey, I don't know what the fuck would tell you niggas, but shit.
Yeah. Like next try.
Yeah.
Like that's a win.
Yeah.
Now,
But they didn't play this, so.
it sounds. This is like that was by what y'all saying it was one of the most entertaining verses.
Oh, easily.
Oh, it's
It's up there.
Like how we were afraid of Jeezy and Gucci.
Yeah.
We should have kept our eye on this one.
I didn't think it was going to.
Yeah.
Well, Jeezy and Gucci, that was on some mafia shit.
I was
Like,
gonna say, man, like if them two didn't fight, why the fuck are y'all gonna fight? Like I understand that the
Niggas.
beef was like whatever, man. I understand that the beef was longer. You know what I'm saying? Like I get that. I'm a fan of both of them, so I understand that fully, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, dude, there was Jeezy and Gucci was over a death.
yeah.
Because
You know what I'm
40-year-old
saying?
niggas.
I
Yeah,
guess, bro.
that too.
I guess.
Well, they're not. Well, Jeezy and Gucci are not too far off.
I mean, they in their 40s too, but we talking about 90s, 40-year-old
Yeah,
niggas.
Okay,
like,
yeah. There's
the
a
beef-
difference.
the
There's a
beef
level.
is
There's levels.
old.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah. So I wonder how they gonna top this.
Shit.
Like I always wonder, like how they gonna top these verses, and I don't know how long they could keep going, but
I'm thankful for this one, though. I mean,
oh yeah, yeah, for hip hop, for the culture, like we had fucking the Locks and fucking who else did we have?
The Locks and Dipset.
Locks and Dipset,
It was man, you can never leave out the E42 short shit.
E42 shirt.
'Cause that shit was fucking amazing.
That needs it. I wish that had a crowd. I really hope that. That's
Honestly,
one of
the way it played out though,
was
like
great.
even with the set and all that shit, like
Yeah.
it was fucking dope, man.
the. Yeah, I just wish they had that at like at the Chase Center or some shit like that.
That'd have been tight.
That'd been fire.
That'd have
It
been
would have
tight.
been. That's the only one I wish there was a crowd for that.
Yeah.
But you know, it is what it is. And like the way it played out, I liked it.
The Snoop DMX one,
Yeah,
rest
man.
in peace DMX.
Yeah. Like there's the only ones they could do was like the super duper heavyweights. Like if it's Drake versus Kanye, but that's I don't. Who knows? Now that they're kind of cool now.
No, you're just gonna get this concert and that's it. Just take it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. I can say that. I can say that. They're saying no one could go against, and they keep saying no one could go up against Jay-Z. I was just like, okay,
Man, look, the more I started thinking about it, because how we did our top 5 all time.
Yeah.
Jay-Z's not even on my list.
Oh, I know he ain't.
Like, he's really not. I had him there, and I put him in there out of respect. But to me, he's not it.
Happy birthday, Jay-Z.
Happy birthday, Jay-Z. You alive still.
51
Not
years
on my
old.
list, though, no more.
Actually. And why is that?
It's just, dude, as great as a lyricist as he is, I only really rock with, like, his heavy-ass singles.
You don't rock with his albums like that?
Not really.
Really?
Nah, not really.
That's a hot take.
It's not really a hot take, man. I'm from here.
I mean, yeah, you from the West Coast. Yeah, the West Coast, yeah. Say out of the East Coast, you get jumped.
Yeah, if you was like from there and shit like that, I'm
They
sure
look at him.
it's fucking blasphemous, but for
Makes
me,
sense.
it's like,
That's how I feel about Nas before he got with Hit Boy.
yeah. Seriously though, you know, dead ass.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, but it's like, it's still, again, it was his birthday. Happy birthday, Jay-Z. Belated birthday. But it's just, they
As
look...
I dissed you.
Because they always say that no one could ever take on Jay-Z in a versus, and I'm just like, he could be got. He just won't do it. Because only person I can think that can take him on is Snoop. That's the only person I can think of. Because his catalog stretches beyond just like Jay-Z.
Yeah, I can see that. Like, that'd be fun to watch.
And it would be a lot closer than people would take. Hell,
Yeah.
even Kanye and Hove would be a good matchup. But, you know.
Kanye won't do that.
Of course, he already said he wouldn't.
Yeah.
But on paper, they are neck and neck. Yeah, but he won't do it because, you know, disrespect one of the 48 laws of power. But that's neither here or there. But shout out to Swizz and Timbaland versus, not Triller or Fight. They ain't going to make me pay for that shit. But YouTube, though, shout out to them.
Nah, seriously, man. YouTube came clutch, man.
Yeah. They finally decided, let's do a versus on YouTube. But you said it was fucking trash when fucking you tried to rewatch it.
I tried to watch it again. Because I just wanted to watch it again. The shit was entertaining. But, yeah, in the middle of me watching it, you get the black screen, copyright, UMG.
It happened
It's
right
gone.
in the middle of it.
In the middle, as I'm watching it, before the fight. I was like, fuck y'all.
Well, damn.
I still feel the best one this year was Bow Wow and Soulja Boy. That was by far the most entertaining one. And that was one of the ones I watched twice. Because amazing. But anyway, like we were talking about last week, a few weeks ago, it was the Grammys. They announced the Grammy nominations. And when it comes to the rap categories, Drake had 2 nominations in Best Rap Performance and in Best Rap Album. I guess yesterday or this past week, he said, "You know what? Never mind." And he took his and he rescinded his nominations, which was kind of just like, wow, all right. How y'all feel about that? I didn't think you could do that shit.
I didn't know you could do it either.
Yeah, like he literally said he changed his mind and took it out.
I feel like he knew he was gonna lose.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like, that's my honest opinion.
And he probably fucking like submitted like hella other songs from the album, and none of them picked. They said no, man. They didn't make it to the nomination round, and he only got Best Rap Performance for Way Too Sexy and fucking Best Rap Album, and he was like, yeah, never mind, I ain't gonna win this shit. Kind of feel bad for all the other fucking rap albums I didn't make it. But
or the ones that got overlooked because of
that album, yeah. Because there was a lot of rap albums like I felt I should have been on that shit, but you know, it is what it is. What do you feel about JC?
This has less to do with him and just overall. I still feel that the Grammys should have individual genre Grammys, and then you send the winners to the overall Grammys, and then let them all. That's how you settle that.
Yeah.
They gave they got the Latin Grammy Awards, so it's kind of like you might as well just give hip hop their own award show.
Because that's my thing is if he rescinded because his album wasn't up for contention for the overall album. I mean, your opinions can be over how you feel about it, but
Yeah.
if it was for that, if he was looking at it for, okay, why am I only for rap and not overall? I understand his gripe with that.
Yeah.
Because why are you only looking at me for one if I'm an overall artist? If you're saying I do
you're
this,
making
that,
and you're making nominations based off the music I made popular again, like the melodic shit. That was kind of low key based. It was like originally it was best rap song shit, and that was based off Drake.
So if he was doing that, if he was going off of that, I don't know because I didn't pay attention to this. So if he was going off of that, I understand to a degree, which then goes back to again what I was saying: make a rap Grammys.
Or an R&B Grammy too.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like just make them by genre. Have them at each point or wherever in month, quarterly, however throughout the year. Then you have the overall the Grammys.
Yeah.
And then all those winners from each one, those albums go up against. So that way's when you're not letting rap albums or rap and R&B categories win. It's not just a matter of, well, we nominated you.
Yeah.
Now we can see for sure if you have a bias against it.
It's true.
Because when you just do it in overall right now, because now your scapegoat, well, we nominated you.
Yeah.
And not only that, but you could nominate an album that doesn't even win, like the rap category.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
Right.
And or you could get nominated, not get nominated, because this happened to Drake. Scorpion didn't get nominated for best rap album, but it got nominated for album of the year, which make no damn sense.
That's exactly what I meant.
Yeah,
That's exactly what I was talking about.
Or when he won for best rap song for fucking Hotline Bling, which made no damn sense.
Yeah. So I mean, again, I didn't pay attention to this, so I don't have a clear cut side on it because
Yeah.
for that. But there could definitely be a method to his madness outside of just I put songs in that didn't get
Nominated.
picked,
That didn't get picked
now,
to get
now I'm
nominated.
mad about it.
I feel that's...
It could be and I could be wrong. It could be that, but it could also be him saying, "Well, I put Hotline Bling in for this," and you're saying this is a fucking rap song. Scorpion didn't get rap album, but it was an overall, and then now I'm doing this, and like nothing you do makes sense to me. So you know what? Fuck it. I'm not even gonna participate in this shit.
Yeah, I mean that's a valid
That's
opinion
a valid
as well.
opinion, yeah.
You know what I mean? So
For sure.
yeah. So I'm not gonna.
I'm saying it's ballsy. It's really ballsy. The guy could really piss off the Academy, and I could be like, okay, we're never gonna nominate you again. They did it to Weeknd.
Yeah, I mean, which to Drake, I mean, to him, what does it matter? He's got Grammys.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, yeah, you want to stack him up, but to his credit, he's won Grammys. So what does it matter? What is getting more Grammys?
And it's only
What does that
it's
prove?
only in one genre too. It's just one. It's not nothing else. It's just one genre.
I mean, I get it, but I mean, for him, it's what does it prove to somebody that's already viewed as the face of at least his genre in his industry?
Yeah, I get that.
You know what I mean?
But if he felt that way, then why did you wait till the cutoff date to drop your album?
But again, nobody knows the answers. So
We could just speculate.
yeah,
I could speculate, and I could just feel like he probably felt away. And it also goes into this. I was just really thinking about this the other day because I went back and re-listened to CLB, and I'm like, he really did not push this album at all. He just dropped the billboards, dropped the album, dropped the videos, and then after that, he just let the album do what it does, and he kind of just was like, okay, I'm done. Didn't do nothing else. He kind of just didn't really. He doesn't like the way he's acting. Like he just doesn't even care about the album like that.
He didn't even tour it, huh?
I mean, yeah, hasn't even toured, hasn't even announced a tour or nothing. Just said, nah, I'm done. And I was like, damn, he really just didn't care about that. To me, it's just not like, and then him just taking back the nominations because they didn't get a lot of nominations. It was just like, you know what? Whatever, I'm gonna go back to the drawing board. Bye. Like it's kind of just like I don't care no more. Like you guys got the album, you guys got what you wanted. I'm done.
which again, that goes back to a theory I put out when it came out, which was you guys wanted it, so here.
Yeah.
Right. Again, it wasn't a defense. It was just I was trying to figure out why this was different, considering this was his first album for OVO off of Young Money, and it wasn't what the kind of move and promotion that you would expect for that kind of move.
Yeah.
At all.
So yeah, so this him rescinding is again, who knows?
Yeah.
But the everything that's out there, the those explanations could definitely make sense for every single stance. I'm not gonna call him a martyr, but like Busby said, definitely takes balls to be like, you know what, fuck this, whatever. Because at the end of the day, either way you put it, he definitely took the fuck this stance.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, if he wants to be petty, if he wants to stand on something, however, but it was a fuck of this. And
He's
not
like,
many
fuck
artists
this
are gonna do that. They're gonna
like submit your stuff, see the nominations. It's like, I deserve more than this. You know what? Never mind.
Yeah.
I'll take it back.
right.
And they were getting nominated. Like, well, what about Future and Young Thug? I'm like, honestly, Future, like, Young Thug's good. Because now they got that one rule in the Grammys that if an album is nominated and it wins a Grammy, everybody wins a Grammy. And Donda is not only nominated for Best Rap Album, it's nominated for Album of the Year. So if Kanye wins, everybody on the album, every feature, engineer, everybody is going to get a Grammy. And with that includes Young Thug. So
but he already has a Grammy though, doesn't he?
With who? With Childish Gambino.
No, with J-Rock.
Young Thug?
Oh, that one too.
Young Thug? With J-Rock, what do you mean?
On
He's talking about
I was
Future.
thinking Future. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
Whoa. Damn. That's a damn.
Damn. I'm sorry.
That was me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, more power to you. Standing 10 toes down. Out Aubrey, so yeah.
You know he's got to stay 10 toes down, but he's got to double down. He's got to come clean.
Oh no. Are we going to go there? Did you say?
The gay Tupac.
If I hear Machiavelli, not Machiavelli, or Hail Mary, say I was in the same realm. Yeah, you put this in.
No, you gotta hear something
God
else.
damn you.
Nah.
No!
Nah,
Don't you play it!
Nah.
No! See, I'm hell far
Nah,
away
you gonna
from
hear
you.
something else.
How do you want it?
Yeah.
I'm waiting. Okay. I would have hit more if the drums you hit a.
Don't worry, I can restart it for you. Don't worry about
Hey,
that.
I was gonna say. There you go. I'd rather hear this than Hail Mary, so. Yeah,
Don't worry, I got you covered.
Juice, bring your ass to the stand, please.
Somebody did this.
You did. Clearly you did.
How does it feel setting up racism on a cold, windy night in Chicago?
And it was like a historical climate change type cold too. Like it was like I remember that distinctly.
Yeah.
Like it was like
6 degrees.
negative 56 degrees. Like it was cold. When we were in the cold, it was cold. Word to Michael Irvin. It was cold in Chicago, and for whatever reason, he decided to take a walk to Subway, and then MAGA folks went out there and whooped his ass. And what did they say?
With a noose.
With a noose.
Yeah.
Put a noose over his neck. I remember when this story came out. I
That's
was
the
like,
nigga from Empire.
It's the nigga. Oh, that's that nigga from Empire. You that nigga from Empire and beat the shit out of the faggot ass nigga.
See, Clan members don't watch Empire.
Yeah, when that story came out, I remember I was sitting there. I was like, this shit ain't adding up.
Okay, so if we
Rewind.
remember correctly, the news came out. And we were either getting ready to record or we were recording. We were like, damn, what the fuck? Yeah, okay, prayers up for Jussie. Like, that's some wild shit.
No, and then when we were talking about it,
No, because it was in the middle of it. And we didn't have time to process it.
Yeah.
Because it literally happened.
Yeah.
So we're like, damn, that's fucked up. Like, prayers up for Jussie. Like, hope he gets his justice.
Then when we
Then
were on the air, and
we had a week to think about this.
we were
We
like,
had a week to
wait.
sit and think about this shit
And
for
we
a
were
moment.
like, wait.
And I was like, hold up. Time out.
The math ain't mapping.
The math ain't math.
You went to go get a sandwich at 2 a.m. and you walked,
During a freezing ice cold.
and you one of the stars of Empire, and you ain't sent one of your drivers to go get this shit.
Oh, you didn't DoorDash? Because DoorDash was around during that era. There was no pandemic. It was like,
And nigga, you the gay Tupac, and bitches wasn't swarming over you.
and you're walking
You
at
was
2
going
in
to
the
Subway,
morning. Like, what?
trying to get your foot long.
Pause.
But
Yeah, I know.
you know what I'm saying. But this, like, I'm just shit wasn't adding up.
at all.
And then when the cops came out and said, yeah, shit ain't adding up, this nigga's lying. And then it came out, and then all of a sudden, we gotta rewind all this shit. All of a sudden, everyone started questioning the story, even us. And then black women were coming out going, oh, how dare you say that about him? This is why black men can never disrespect this. And Vibe posted that article saying, what did it say? What that Vibe article say?
Man, I don't know.
He don't know.
Oh no, basically straight men are responsible for this shit.
Yeah,
You know, like,
it's still up there to this day. The article ain't. But
but that tweet is.
Yeah, this is
God.
problematic. And then all of a sudden, it just came out and said, "Nah, he lied.
Well, he has to have his time in court, and that time has come.
And he has not, and he's doubled down. He still feels he's not admitting that he did anything wrong, even though the evidence says quite different.
And he had to testify.
Yeah.
And recently, when he testified,
Yeah.
he had to go into it because remember the co-perpetrators or his co-assailants,
the
his
Nigerians.
the Nigerian brothers.
You're right.
They were his
One was
gym
like
trainers.
Yeah,
Or-
his gym trainers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the other was like his brother.
His brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he testified that he did drugs and he masturbated with this attacker.
Pause.
Let me say this again.
No.
One more time.
What kind of shit is that?
I put that in the group chat. You put that in the group chat, and I read that twice, and I was like, wait. Hey, yeah, wait.
I just want you to pause real quick because this deserves something else.
What happened to your shaft?
There's powerful niggardry at work here.
You say, what happened to your shaft, Jussie?
What happened to your shaft, Jesse? Can I get a yuck?
Somebody did this.
And a damn.
Damn. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
that shit's bad, bruh.
I don't know. What is there anything else from that?
This shit's bad.
I just want to know where the straight man was involved in all this.
How was the straight man at fault? That's what I want to know.
Did he not give him his Subway sandwich in enough time? Is that why this all happened? Because he didn't give him his sandwich in the appropriate enough time that he got upset that they then went into this mode?
I guess.
I'm still waiting for my apology from all these people on social media that did
really
this.
though.
Oh, you ain't gonna get it.
I mean, I know, but I'm still waiting.
But still.
They were going hard.
That
for
hurt my
him.
feelings, and I didn't even say or do shit.
And I remember when Joe Budden on State of the Union.
All we did was connect the dots.
Yeah,
man. Like,
No,
that was it.
and Joe Budden was the only one that was like brave enough to fucking say it out loud. Even on State of the Union, he said it. And I remember Scotty and fucking who else was the nigga? Not Jigs. What's his name? The black dude that was on there. Fucking what's his name? Whatever. They were all just sitting there going like, I was gonna call him Jigs, but they were all just sitting there going like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I think you weird for this, Joe. Jinx. There you go. Yeah, they were all sitting there looking at him weird and
She's
shit.
about jigging like the boozy song.
I know, right?
Jigging.
But I remember that, and Scotty was going so hard and all this other stuff for Jesse, and then Joe was like, all right, let's wait. And then we waited. It came out, and they haven't said nothing back. They've been quiet. They just been going about their business. No apology, no nothing. They don't want to admit that they're wrong. Can't make this shit up. Word to Kevin Samuels.
Yeah, just it's wild. It's just wild how when given facts or when something sounds off, that women are allowed to be detectives in the same circumstance.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they can put, A to Z together, and then, it's like, well, wait, this doesn't sound right. And it's like, no, I'm telling you what this is.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is intuition.
Okay. Woman's intuition. Always listen to a woman's intuition. On the flip
But then on
side,
the flip side, when a man's like looking at the evidence and it's like, wait, this just isn't.
something's off.
It's like you're a hater. You're homophobic. It's like all these trigger words of just like, wait, I just can't.
Projecting.
Yeah.
Projecting. Like,
well, it's just a sign
No,
language.
motherfucker, it's called logic, okay? I was connecting the dots.
It's just a sign language. It's like,
Shit.
why is that gotta be all that? I just can't. I can't be a detective like you.
Yeah, right.
And then when the facts are presented, they get silent. And then they try to change the subject and come up with a new narrative.
Hate to see it.
Hate to see it. Anyway, more shit's gonna come out about this because he's still talking. I saw a report saying Don Lemon was giving him updates and shit like that. So whatever, he trying to bring everybody down. Whatever.
I just want to know if the noose was an add-on for your Subway meal.
So that was the most craziest shit because we were thinking about this shit. It was like, them MAGA niggas don't do that shit. I mean, we know these motherfuckers are capable of it.
They do some crazy shit.
They're capable of it.
It wasn't so far-fetched about that.
But they don't watch Empire.
Yeah, nah. They probably couldn't pick out Jussie Smollett or whatever the fuck you say.
And I would imagine they're Jimmy John's eaters, not Subway.
Yeah. They listen to
that sounds legit.
Yeah, like Jimmy John's.
And they listen to
not
village
Subway.
people.
I mean, if they got that shit over there in Chicago, I don't know.
They listen to village people and Kid Rock.
And I'm not trying to say that Jimmy John's is a racist establishment.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to put that on there. I like Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's is good.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to
connect the dots.
Jimmy John's, the logo got fire in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it looks violent. It looks like it looks aggressive.
Yeah, definitely.
Subway's green. It invokes weed.
Yeah.
It's high.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more of like a nigga sandwich.
You're full.
Subway is good though.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I fuck with Subway,
it's cheap.
Yeah.
You get in there, they offer you a foot long. It's like, oh, you want one for half off? And it's like,
and he said that they walked.
I do.
And he said they walked. And he said they walked in with MAGA hats on. So it's like, if niggas had MAGA hats on, don't you think people would have took their phones out and filmed that shit, even if it was 1 or 2 in the morning? Like, come on now.
Yeah.
Or maybe there was actually somebody out. You know what I mean? Like,
well, it was cold as hell in Chicago.
He would have had a better chance of saying this happened at a Quiznos. But the problem is Quiznos isn't open at 2 in the morning.
At all.
So Subway, he had to rock with Subway.
But still, I mean, even Subway, like, you gotta find, like, a random-ass 24-hour fucking Subway.
The gas station?
Yeah.
The gas station one don't even stay open.
So
they close that shit up.
So there is a 24/7 Subway out there?
Bro, there's one over here, like, off of King and Story.
Oh, really?
Like, legit, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit. I don't know. More power to you, Juicy. Anyway. Or not. That was sarcasm. That was sarcasm. Ugh.
Jussie Smollett might be canceled, but...
Gotta do it. Gotta do the voice. Or was it too loud?
Go ahead.
Dave Chappelle is not canceled, ever.
Ever
in life.
And to prove
Ever.
Netflix is having an 11-day festival.
Yeah, Netflix
and guess who's headlining?
Dave Chappelle! Should have played hip hop with Dead Prez.
1 2 1 2 1 2
1 2 1 2 1 2. That's why I had to ask first. But yeah, it's just, I mean, obviously, I don't know if y'all heard that story about him going back to his old high school and he had to talk to the students, and the students pretty much tried to give him, they said they didn't like that special, and he started roasting the students.
What?
Yeah.
Life comes at you fast.
Yeah.
Man.
That was one of those like, oh, come on, Dave. That's not a good look.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
I mean, it's funny. It's funny, but
he's a comedian.
I know.
That's what he does.
It was just funny seeing people on Twitter still getting their feelings about the shit.
Man, fuck Twitter and their feelings, man.
Well, like he said, Twitter's not a real place.
Exactly.
He's selling out fucking arenas and shit still. Like, come on, bro.
Headlining a fucking festival for 11 days, bro.
Well, there was hella other festivals. Hella other, like, comedians.
Oh, yeah, no,
shit.
definitely that, but he's headlining the whole shit.
Yeah.
You know?
It's fucking hilarious, because it's Dave fucking Chappelle. No shit, you can't cancel that, man. It's still wild to me, that shit really... Out of all the specials, that's the one that did it. Out of all of them.
I don't know,
That's the one. What all he asked for was he just pulled the mirror up, and they're like, ew, no! Whatever.
And the thing about it, too, is, like, that's not the first time that he's mentioned, like, the LGBTQ community. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? So, why is it all of a sudden when he was actually, like, apologizing to them?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, making it clear that it's not about you guys.
It's about the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
Crazy times.
It doesn't make sense.
And then
it really doesn't make sense.
That happened this year, too.
Yeah.
Crazy times.
Again, it's like...
They tried it.
And they thought they had something.
You thought.
You thought, because I'm telling you, if you go online, you go on the Twitter, and if you go on Twitter and you look at the collective, you would have thought the collective would feel Dave Chappelle is the most problematic dude ever.
Oh, yeah.
Same with the baby.
And he was up there.
Oh, he was up there, but then it's like, oh, he's done. And I'm like, no, he's not. Wait, the baby's not done. Like, what? He should have an honorable Illy Award, the uncancelable. The baby and Dave Chappelle.
Co-MVPs.
Co-MVPs for uncancelable. Like, come on, bro. You can't cancel them niggas. But yeah. So, music or sports?
Side note.
Oh, side note.
I don't know if, to be honest, I don't even know if you could cancel her.
H-E-R, her?
No, this woman, her.
Oh.
Brittany Renner. She's becoming a supervillain.
I mean, she's been a supervillain.
No, but she was a villain. Now she's becoming a supervillain.
No,
Yeah.
there's levels.
Yeah.
There's the
Yeah.
villain, and then there was a supervillain. Yeah, I don't know what Deion was thinking, but...
Well, I get what Deion was thinking.
Yeah.
I understand it.
Yeah.
And it was a good move. It's just wild seeing in real time.
Somehow, this is Aaron Magruder's watching this shit go down. Like, why even write this season?
Yeah. So, of course, Deion Sanders, head coach at Jackson State, he decided that he had to teach these men to avoid not only defense blocks on the field, you got to watch for them off the field, too. So he brought Brittany Renner.
Bro, just that sentence was too much. Like, I couldn't hold it back.
He brought Brittany Renner, yeah.
And
Jesus.
he called out one of his players. Said one of his players ain't took notes all season. And Brittany Renner came in, and this man had a full notepad,
That's fucking wild.
pen and paper, and he was writing down everything.
Yeah, she did do that shit. He did do that. I saw that shit. And what did she say? Something about blue checks?
Yeah, so she compared her DMs to a Nike store. She says nothing. It's filled with nothing but blue checks.
But Nike has...
Nike,
okay.
yeah, it's a check, it's a swoosh,
It's a
whatever,
black.
same
It's
thing, but
black.
it's orange, it's
Black.
it's white, it's not just blue. I just got an issue with that because I'm a sneakerhead. I'm sorry,
Okay.
but it is what it is.
It's one of those I have nothing. It's like Deion has a unique way of coaching them kids.
No, it's not unique. This needs to be a part of the. Remember when ESPN put Broke up?
Yeah, I remember.
And
Brooke, I get.
This you need to get too.
I mean,
Yeah. Bringing the groupie chicks.
yeah, the hoes,
The hoes, yeah.
Like, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
If you're preparing these kids to go into the world to be, and some of them you're preparing to be a part of the 1%, why are you not preparing them for landmines? And all of them.
Yeah, because they will come. They know they do their homework on you too. They check you out. They watch some of them, like the hardcore ones.
I mean, you don't think PJ Washington would have?
That's what I was just about to say, man.
Oh man, I saw.
I don't want to like go into like
Too deep into
that information, but you don't think that when he was in college that he could have possibly this could have been beneficial information for him?
Yeah.
To hear her say my DMs are full of check marks.
Yeah. Meanwhile, she was at his college games.
Yeah.
Like,
Scouting him.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Scouting him, like, oh, that's what you are.
That's on some predatory type shit.
It
bro.
is. It is. That's some yuck shit. Yeah. And
Really?
and the thing is, she's not the only one. She's just the most famous one. There's other groupies out there that probably do that shit.
Oh, I guarantee she's not even the most famous one.
Probably, yeah.
I guarantee
Someone probably
it.
just on the low with it.
I'm willing to bet the most famous ones are on the low.
I don't know who the most. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like models ish or like celebrities.
Fam, I'm willing to bet there are celebrities that are on the low.
That be scouting these damn kids.
Yeah.
They probably scouting Bronny right now.
Yeah, but that's a different situation because you know who his dad is.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like, that's a little bit different.
Okay, that's
Right.
true. That's a gold mine right there.
Yeah.
But they're looking at the ones that they see potential, and that's another yuck, please. Yeah. You nasty bitches.
It's an evil world out there.
Is there?
But I
The
mean,
funny thing to me though, like before we go any further about Brittany Renner, right? The funniest shit to me is that she thinks that she's like being victimized and called a hoe and called this and that because she's beautiful.
That's how basic bitches think.
yeah, no, that is the wild thing.
That's they all they have is their looks.
Which in her in a wild mini defense, there is demographic of women that do call other women that just based off of their looks. Mm-hmm. So in some aspects, yes.
When it's women, yes.
But in her realm, she's not even focused on what her actions are.
Yeah, obviously.
She thinks what she's doing is the right thing, but she's kind of dumb.
She's actually very. I will say this. Because I've heard a couple of her interviews and shit. She's actually very intelligent.
She's intelligent. She's just ditzy.
Yeah,
she just has her moments.
That's not the most wildest shit when you know that they're smart. When you know that they're smart, but they don't use it at the right time.
No.
They don't use it all the time. That's the problem.
I say she's ditzy because she plays a character. Yeah. She knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
Definitely.
She's ditzy.
100%.
Yeah.
That's a part of the predatorial.
Yeah.
That's to make it seem like, oh, I didn't know what I was doing.
Exactly.
They're playing dumb. But you know what you're doing.
They're playing dumb. It's just that they got a cover.
Yeah. Ugh. Nasty motherfuckers.
That's why Deion. That's why I'm not saying. A lot of people are like, Deion's wild. I'm like, he's not wild. That's very intelligent training.
Yeah,
really. And who better would know than motherfucking Deion Sanders or Michael Irvin?
Why you
gotta be Michael Irvin?
Because did you hear Michael Irvin on I forget the white boy that's on that's with Charlemagne.
Oh,
not
Andrew
with Charlemagne,
Schwartz.
but his partner,
Andrew Schwartz.
Schwartz, yeah. He went on his podcast.
Schultz, yeah.
He went on his podcast, and then they were just asking him like all kinds of stuff. And Irv was like, "Let me tell you something. I ain't gonna go into detail, but when I was putting up touchdowns, and we had that element, they just learned to leave me alone when we was getting the wins, and I would go around and I would go do my thing." And then they was like, "So how many women was in the room?" And he was like, CTE. CTE. That's when you can use it to your advantage. Oh,
That's a dig for him. That's a dig for him.
Oh my god. This motherfucker.
I heard that in his voice too. Like, even though you mimicked it, I can literally see him saying that shit. Yeah. So,
every time we losing recipes.
When we're in the cold, we're in the cold.
We was playing in that cold. We was cold.
And he tweeted that.
Thank you for that astute analysis, Michael Irvin.
Exactly. Yeah, astute. Anyway, we're not gonna go to sports.
Antonio Brown.
I mean,
somebody did this.
Vaccinations don't cost you one thing. Your chef wanted $10,000.
And you didn't want to pay him.
If I remember correctly, somebody else when you were playing, well, not playing, but when you were with the Raiders during your tenure, there was money involved at that point.
Yep.
Patriots, wasn't there money involved for that little bitty time?
I wouldn't doubt it.
It seems like there's always money involved with him where he could just pay it out.
Yeah.
And it ends up becoming so much more worse.
Because he just wants
to becomes Kevin Hart.
Yeah. He becomes the kid.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he becomes the kid.
It just becomes so much more worse. I don't understand. All you do is just go get the vaccine.
For free.
Or choose not to get vaccinated. Or just pay a chef.
Yeah.
You should have just picked plan C. Pay the chef. Because the chef went, "Oh, you ain't gonna pay me? Okay. Hey, ESPN, this nigga got a fake fucking vaccine card."
And this motherfucker got suspended 3 games.
Him and what other players?
Because he didn't want to pay his chef.
It was him and other players.
I don't know about that. I just know
else.
Just Antonio Brown. It was just.
Tom Brady was like, "Motherfucker." They won this week, but still.
Tom Brady wouldn't be tripping though, dog. Like, cause he can ball, bro. You know this.
I know, but it's just everything Tom Brady did for him and shit like that. Bringing him in his guest house, helping him, bringing him in. I'm just saying.
You think that fucking 3 games is gonna make Tom Brady look at you sideways? Like, seriously? Now, if he would have done this in the playoffs,
Ooh,
whole nother story.
Oh, he would have
Whole
cracked.
another story.
You
This is the
forget
regular
who
season, man.
the Bucks wide receiving core is.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about that.
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, that's true.
Antonio
good.
Brown is like number 3 on their depth chart.
Okay.
So
Yep.
Okay.
he's looking at it like, you stupid fuck. I'll see you in 3 weeks.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that's true. You got me there.
He's number 3 on their wide receiver depth chart, and by the way, they have Gronk at tight end, so he's probably number
Yes.
4 on their depth chart.
Really?
And maybe
Yeah.
number 5, considering that fucking Leonard Fournette is catching balls out of the backfield
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
True.
So I'm
Okay.
not excusing him, but at the same time, Tom Brady's looking at him like, you stupid
stupid
motherfucker.
motherfucker.
Go enjoy your weeks off. You might want to go see a physical therapist
But
too.
it's
'cause
just
I'm
kind
gonna
of funny.
start throwing
But
it
people
deep when
pointed
you
this
come
out.
back.
It's 3 games, right? It's 3
Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
Yeah, people pointed out. I was like, okay, so Antonio Brown and other black players, they get suspended for 3 games for having fake vaccine cards and shit. Meanwhile, Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers didn't lie to the NFL. That's
Nope.
the difference. And he didn't have a fake vaccine card, so
Nope.
people can stop that bullshit right there.
Oh.
And he doesn't have anything like prior.
Yeah.
Like you look at
Aaron Rodgers didn't lie to the
resume.
NFL.
It's kind of dirty.
I hate
man.
when people do that stupid
Yeah,
shit.
okay.
Aaron Rodgers did not lie to the NFL. The
He just
NFL
twisted the
knew
truth.
that the NFL knew that he wasn't vaccinated. And if Aaron Rodgers lied to the media, there's a clear
True.
fucking
Big
difference.
difference.
That is true.
Big
And Aaron
fuck.
Rodgers did not
is
have a
true.
fucking fake vaccination card that is an FBI fucking.
That's
That's a
federal
violation,
offense.
yeah.
That's a federal offense.
So let's stop being ignorant to this.
That's true.
To this shit.
Yeah,
I
true.
don't like when people do that stupid shit.
Well, people just gotta be angry.
I get they gotta be angry, but it's like, fam, come on now. Like,
But there's some black folks that like that shit. They want to be angry. And they want to be whataboutisms. That's what it is.
I mean,
It's
I
whole
get the whataboutisms, but Aaron Rodgers said that his teammates knew what was going on.
That's true. They did.
Antonio Brown didn't pay his fucking chef and then asked him to go get a vaccination, a fake vax.
And that's money. You know, like, did people realize how much money that is to get a fake vaccine card? That's like what? I saw some $75 a pop. You're gonna pay $75 where you could literally just make an appointment and just go and
And in Antonio Brown's case, they'll come to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Some jackass tried to get had to walk in with a fake arm to try to get the vaccine, but fake to get the vaccine so they could get the card.
Yeah.
Yeah, like people, if you all know this, some dude literally got a fake prosthetic arm and then tried to get the the nurse to fucking take a shot at it so he could get the shit signed off. And then the nurse saw that shit, like, the fuck you doing? Yeah, that happened this year too, people.
Yep.
There was a whole wave when the vaccine came out where people were just being stupid. We're barely at 60% vaccination, by the way, in the nation. Yeah, Antonio Brown, get the goddamn shot. Stupid. Shit. Anyway, in the NFL, period. Should we just talk about him now? Yeah.
Get it over with.
Jimmy G, bring your ass to the stand. Yeah, don't even push it.
No, I didn't push it because Jimmy G and Busby bring your asses to the stand.
Somebody did this.
Okay.
Yeah. Busby.
Yeah. Busby. Okay.
You know,
How's
on my
it feel to be up there, motherfucker?
Feel good.
you know on my Southwest account, I got what's called the Friends deal too. You know, Pittsburgh looking real nice.
Nah.
I could ship you over there to Heinz.
Should be over the Heinz.
You can get nice Heinz products. You can get nice ketchup and mustard for free, nigga.
Nice.
Go to New York. Go to fucking Atlanta.
You can go with
Falcons
the,
be cool.
You can go to the moon with Doge.
Send your
You can go
ass
wherever
to
the fuck you
fucking
want
Mars
with Jimmy G. I don't give a
with
fuck
with
where
the
you go.
Rover and shit.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Shit, y'all both go to Seattle for all the fuck I care.
Honestly,
Wow.
go there.
Y'all big mad. Yeah, we
No,
lost.
I'm not.
Yeah, we lost
No,
if
we
y'all
ain't
don't
mad.
know.
I ain't mad. Do you hear? Like,
I'm not mad
coming from
either.
my tone?
I'm not
at
mad
all.
either. I'm chilling.
It's more of just
I'm just irritated with his ass.
Well, I know.
this is more of a we tried telling you all fucking year.
You don't think I know that? I just like fucking with y'all because it's funny to me. I didn't know that. It hides the pain. It's just
Meanwhile, he has Jimmy G's picture in his fucking phone, sending it to me.
because it's like you were trying to send me
Like,
some
dog.
stats.
This man's talking about it hides.
Yeah. Wait. Talk about. I was trying to send him stats, so he sent me a picture of Jimmy G.
Smiling.
How-
You know what's funny?
Help me.
You know what's funny?
It's called trolling.
Help me.
You know it's called trolling, right?
It hides the pain, and he's like, "Hey, do you have Kittle on your fantasy?" Nope. And then Jimmy threw the fucking pick. But I got Diggs.
I wasn't trying to be petty. I was asking being nice.
I know you weren't trying to be petty, but it was just the fact that it was like, you know what? If you want to try to do all that shit, I can do it right back.
I wasn't trying that.
Because you can hide your pain.
That wasn't even
But it ain't
pain.
gonna
That
He
affect
was
was
me.
hiding his pain with fantasy football.
But it ain't going to affect
okay, that
me.
makes sense.
Because I got it out in many, many different ways, motherfucker.
Okay. Anyway, that game showed, again, like I said last week, they shouldn't have flexed that damn game. Because that was by far one of the best games of the year.
Oh, you wanted it to be on prime time so everybody could watch it.
Fuck it! Why not?
I mean, honestly, it was a good game. Whether we
Whether
win or
we
lose,
win or lose,
it was actually a really good game.
I was
Yeah.
glad it was when it was, because when they put Chiefs and Broncos up, that was when I got my workout in. I got
Nobody watched that shit.
I watched Insecure right on time.
Right.
I got the playlist done right on time.
Because I
got some
looked at
other
the
shit,
score for
like,
that shit. I was just like, I thought it would have been kind of competitive. No, it wasn't. It was exactly what I thought it was. That was a good 1 o'clock game. Our shit was prime
10
time.
o'clock game.
Shit, Thursday night game. So how about a Wednesday, for like 2020 old time sakes?
Yeah.
Yeah, for old time's sake. Yeah, that was one of the best games. It started in the first quarter. That I don't want to say canon because it was kind of fucked up how he went down.
Yeah, nah, I mean...
You can't say canon. No, don't do that.
Canon.
Canon. I say don't do it. We all don't do it.
I mean, it's prayers up to him. I want him to feel better, but canon.
Yeah.
As soon as it happened, I was like, oh, that nigga. I said it. I heard your voice. Oh, shit. Canon. Oh, he ain't getting up. Oh, he ain't moving. Ugh, damn.
Yeah, nah, but I mean, he did move his arm, so that is...
I know, but it was a long while.
No,
for that.
it definitely was. But I mean, for all we know, he could have blacked out. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, man.
That's why I am
believe it or
saying it,
not,
because he
though,
was
hey,
moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, believe it or not, blacking out is not really a bad thing. Like, I mean, it sucks to happen, but medically, it's not a bad thing.
It's your body responding. It's
Yeah.
it's actually a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
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 That's why I don't drink like that.
It's your body's
That's
literally
different.
Yeah, that's a whole completely
I know.
a whole complete defense.
Like, that's a problem.
Yeah. That is your body telling you to shut the fuck down.
Like,
Stop.
sir,
But when that
that
happened,
is enough.
Yeah.
no. But then when that happened, I'm like, it's about to be one of them games. And
No, honestly, dude, I said the same shit. As soon as he was down and wasn't moving and shit, I was like, oh, this is a really bad fucking omen.
Yeah, I said, oh, anything goes.
first
Yeah,
quarter
And
was
then Homer,
madness.
and then Homer caught that fucking fake punt. And said, phew.
I was like,
I said, yep.
I said, oh, that's cute.
Said,
that's
yep,
cute,
anything
Pete.
goes.
I was like, oh, that's cute, Pete. All
I
right.
seen
Because
that,
me
I
and
was
Dom,
like,
me and Dom were
that's
talking.
what I meant.
Me and Dom were literally talking, and I was like, him and I literally had no faith in that game. I said, this is one of them fucking games. This is hours before this game even went down. So I have no fucking faith in this game. At all. This is one of them motherfucking games where this just don't even feel right going up there.
Yeah.
And because he said it best, he was like, yeah, Russ looks terrible. So you know he about to throw for 400 yards today. I said, yeah, exactly.
And Pete Carroll treats playing us like the fucking Super Bowl. So he was when he signed Adrian
That's
Peterson.
not true. He didn't fuck it up on the last play.
You funny. Yeah, you funny. He did.
They fucked it up damn near on the last second of the last drive, though. Got to the one, fumble.
Fumble. That's the man. That's sidetrack after that Super Bowl. That's still wild. He did that shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, that nigga Pete. Oh no, not Carol. That nigga Carol.
Nah, man, that's Stinky Pete, bro.
Stinky Pete.
Yeah, from fucking
I know Toy Story. Yeah, I know. I know. Game was great. It was. You know when I said this season was stressful and exciting. The season was stressful, and exciting. That game personified our whole season. That's what that was.
I hope it didn't. Because
No, it
we
didn't.
lost.
I know.
Fuck.
That didn't.
I know.
Debo didn't play
That's true.
and personify shit.
That's no.
It's very true.
That's no excuse. I'm not making no excuses
No,
for
I'm
that
not
game.
saying that
It
we
ain't an
lost
excuse,
because
but-
Debo, but like that because
yeah.
of the fact Debo wasn't there, that doesn't personify our season.
Didn't Debo play the first time?
No, wait. You're talking about the first time
when we played the Seahawks. He
Lisa,
played,
yeah,
and we still lost that shit.
That's not what I'm.
I know what you mean.
You are taking what I'm saying and putting it in your context. I'm like, no, dog. This is what I mean.
I mean, the momentum we had. Okay, I get you. I hear you. But it was one of them games, and it's just like, yeah. And Garoppolo got not one, but 2 picks.
Thought it was 3.
Nah, it was 2.
It was 2.
It was 2.
Oh, you fucked up somewhere else.
No. It was just the interceptions.
Nah, he fucked up a lot, man.
Oh, no.
Oh, you know where he fucked up? That's where I thought it was the 3rd.
Shit,
the
I know where
motherfucker
you're
threw
going.
it at the goddamn line and then blah!
Yeah.
How did that go?
Motherfucker at the line thought he was Dikembe.
You know, the line went, no.
Game was over.
Yeah.
Looked at that
It was
shit.
open.
The thing about it, too, is that not only did he throw it right at the defensive lineman, because technically he didn't throw it right at him, but he was burning a hole right through that fucking receiver with his eyes.
He be staring at it. You know when you at the club and you be staring at the
Yeah. The defensive end is fucking 6'8". His name is Carlos Dunlap, in case you don't know.
That's how you say
All he
Dunlap.
has to do is just put his hands up.
Put your
It
hands
don't
in the
fucking
air.
matter.
Yeah. And
He's
also,
getting that shit.
It was also sucked was that Kyle called a timeout right before that play, and I think it was like the same play. Nigga was open. I saw how it was developing. I'm like, them niggas. Okay. And I wasn't even mad. It was one of those ones I was like, we just shot ourselves in the foot. Okay. Whatever. You expect me to just pass out? Can I leave the stand now?
No. Oh, we should have put Trey Lance in the game.
Yeah, and?
No.
Oh, wow.
Kyle made his bed.
No.
I gotta read the damn notifications on my fantasy wall every goddamn week. No. I'd rather lose my fantasy championship this year just to wait for Trey. Just
No,
on
I'm
principle.
talking about, I didn't say for
I'm
the
not
game.
talking about you. I'm talking about what Kyle said.
Oh, what did Kyle say?
Oh, yeah, what did Kyle say?
Yeah.
Kyle said that he's not going to play transfer or do any dual quarterback or anything.
that shit.
Oh, that
Because
shit,
it throws his play calling off as a coach.
Oh, yeah.
And throws his rhythm off.
Yeah.
But for one certain play,
So,
But for one certain play, Busby said,
yeah, that's where you put Trey Lance in.
and I said
But-
no.
Aw.
Since you want to make your bed, not you, Busby, since Kyle wants to make his bed
Kyle!
and do that, no.
It was
Stick
not
with what
only
you
that.
say.
Shout
Not
out to the
only
center.
that.
You got to shout out to the center, though.
yeah, no, I'm going to get to that.
Yeah.
Nah, but what you call it, not only do you not put Trey Lance in there because, you said you're not going to, but also if you put him in, you know that the defense is what they're going to be ready
Right.
for.
Yeah.
Like, that's an automatic, that's a tell, like
Yeah.
no other. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Now, like you said, shout out to Alex Mack. Because that man, he's the center, by the way,
Yeah.
right? For those who don't know.
He saw that bullshit.
He heard the play, didn't like that shit. He said, I don't like that shit. And then fucking moved the ball, which caused an automatic penalty. Now, a lot of people thought that was by accident. He was asked about it after the game, and he said, nah, I really didn't like the call. I didn't like how things were developing, so I moved the ball.
Yeah.
Kyle!
Genius. No, I ain't
No.
even mad at Kyle about that. He saw it
How it was looking.
the way, it was the defense was setting themselves up and everything and said, nah, fuck this. It ain't gonna work.
See,
I fuck with him.
See, shout out to the linemen. When we give all credits to the linemen.
Bro, linemen are like some of the smartest people on the field, bro.
Exactly, like Trent Richardson. What is it? Not Trent.
If you could remember names, that would be great.
Shut up.
Trent Williams, man.
Not Trent Richardson.
Williams. I knew
Yeah,
I
Trent
fucked up
Richardson
as soon as I
Definitely
saw it.
not
sucks.
Trent
Trent
Richardson.
Williams.
No.
The Hall of the Pro Bowl year he's having as a fucking lineman, as a tackle right now.
You're talking about Pro Bowl, bro. He's having one of the
Hall of
best.
Fame.
No, listen to what I'm about to tell you. He's having one of the best Pro Football Focus rating years out of any lineman.
That's wild.
Out of any fucking lineman.
And when you see
from
his
when they started doing that shit.
And when you see the pancakes he be having, just smothering the motherfuckers, man. Throwing these
Serious
niggas to another dimension on some Doctor Strange shit.
Not really.
Shit. But anyway, long story short, I hope you enjoy your little victory. You guys still trash Seahawks. Like Pete Carroll just bought himself some time.
Hey man, look, even when we were having the shittiest of seasons, I was always happy if we beat the Seahawks. So imagine they beat us twice now.
Yeah,
They're happy.
let them.
They said that's 4 in a row. I
Whatever.
didn't even realize that was 4 in a row.
Yeah. You know, it's actually like the record's 3-17 against the last 20-something meetings or some shit. So I was like, well, those 3 times were nice. They were nice and sweet.
But it just goes back to what I was saying, man.
We got the Rams number, and the Seahawks got our fucking numbers, but it's cool.
25 attempts or less for Jimmy. That's the only way we're going to win.
Well, good news is we're still in the wild card race. Yay! Whatever, man.
We lost to the Seahawks twice.
Well, go against the Bengals, and they got fucking
Jamar Chase.
man,
I'm scared.
Yeah, and they got what they made
T.
mental
Higgins.
mistakes. They made mental mistakes against the Chargers.
T.
I
Higgins
watched.
been
Huh?
T. Higgins been on a tear. I had to learn the hard way. I already knew it was bad. I knew I was going in on a bad pace on fantasy. I went 0-3 this week in fantasy, but
Damn.
I already knew it was going to be fucked up. Packers was on a bye.
Okay.
Debo didn't play.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I already knew what it was going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This week, last week, and then this week, like, Colts are on a bye. Patriots on a bye. Dolphins are on a bye. Like, I just got to bite the bullet. I already knew what it was going to be, so it is
Right.
what it is.
Right.
Yeah, it's just...
It's just nasty.
That's just how it goes.
Patriots played yesterday on Monday night, and Mac Jones had a Hall of Fame game.
Anyways.
Mac Jones. Well, yeah. Huh?
No, we're talking about how, the Bengals, right? The
Yeah.
receivers and whatnot. On top of that, we just lost our best cornerback again.
Mosley.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he just came back and win.
No, well, the thing is, we lost Jason Verrett game 1.
Yeah.
He was one of the starters. Mosley was the other starter. Now we lost. He's now our best since Verrett's gone. He's hurt. I don't know for how long.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm just saying, it's looking real bad against the Bengals right now because what do the Bengals do?
They passed.
They air that shit out.
Joe
man.
Burrow's gonna go. He's gonna be a man
Chase and
possessed.
Higgins.
Huh?
Chase and Higgins.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, they have Mixon.
Is he in his right mind though? Because that's last time I heard he threw the fucking helmet across the field, bro.
When you have Chase and Higgins and Mixon can do that, it doesn't matter, dog.
All right.
Well, this is
Gonna spread the fucking field, and Mixon, even if Mixon only runs for fucking 40 yards, Mixon can catch out the backfield.
Yeah.
Well,
true.
this is the last podcast of the year. So, what are your predictions for the playoffs? Do you think we make it? Did the Niners make it?
It's gonna be a tough go, man.
My prediction is that last game in LA is gonna be the deciding factor.
The more that it's playing out, the more I tend to agree with that.
You know, and it will be funny if we beat them because they're like, damn, at least we got y'all number.
The Lions won, so I don't know.
Yeah, like
110.
all bets are off. Man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. When it gets closer to the playoffs, that's when shit gets real. So, but
No, you don't understand.
you're-
The Lions won.
Yeah.
I know.
So all bets are off.
All bets are off.
And it's funny. Lions are 110-11, and the Jaguars are still the worst team in football. Like, goddamn. I
No, they're
guess. No, it's just funny. Someone just told me that, and I was just like, word? Well, I guess. Numbers don't lie. But
Wait, what are they talking about?
no, because someone sent me a meme that said, I'm gonna list the worst football team of all time," and it was like a little pick and choose or whatever, like a random, and it showed the Jaguars. Like, okay, game over. I was like, well, shit, not the fucking Lions, huh? 110-11. Damn, even saying that 110-11, 11 fucking ties.
Wait, what? 110-1.
110-1. That's what I was about to say. I was like,
Like,
damn.
what the fuck are you saying? I had to think about that.
I was like, yeah, I was like,
dude, I was like,
what?
110-11. No, 110-1. Even saying that out loud, like, damn, 110-1. Ugh. At least it's not 0-17. Oh, yeah.
That'd have been hilarious.
I know. But anyway, who do you think is gonna like make? Who do you think is scary in the playoffs?
The Packers and the Bucks.
In the NFC?
Yeah.
What about the AFC?
Patriots went back up.
What's up?
Patriots went back up.
Yeah.
I already kind of knew the Patriots were gonna be there. I'm looking at the Colts. The Colts kind of look scary.
They don't because their schedule is it's fucked up to end.
Who else they got to end of the year?
They got to play. Well, they're on the bye this week, but when they come back, they got to. I know this because I was already thinking if I got to drop fucking Carson Wentz because it's playoff time. I don't know if I well, no, it's playoff time, so I already got to play. Like, I'm going to basically ride Dak at this point, so I don't even know if that's just an extra spot I got to hold on to.
They go against the Patriots. They go against the Cardinals. They go against the Colts.
The Raiders.
I mean, the Raiders and the Jaguars. That's the last few games.
Yeah, so you're already looking at 2 games where you're going against the top of each conference.
Yeah. That's the number 1 seed Patriots, the number 1 seed Cardinals.
I can see them pulling an upset with one of these motherfuckers.
I can't.
I know you can, but I can see it. They seem to. I'm just saying, every time I try to count them out, they just end up winning somehow. Like they're one of them. They're the definition of a wild card team, in my opinion. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully tonight, if we get there, God willing, I'm like, well, shit. Who knows? We come back here, we be playing them.
New England maybe, because I didn't realize New England they're at home for them, so maybe. But New England's coming off the bye, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, they're both coming off the bye, actually, so that I don't know. I don't know about that one. But going into Arizona, good luck with that.
Good luck with that.
Because Kyler and DeAndre are back.
Yeah.
They're back now. They're still.
Yeah, they're back.
They've been back they've been gone for 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, I haven't been paying attention to them. They just like, man, whatever. But
they've been gone this whole time, and they still only have 2 losses.
Yeah.
So
I know.
Yeah.
It's their turn this year. But whatever. Like my prediction, when it comes to my Niners, shit, I hope so. Who knows? We may come back when we go on a tail or whatever. We'll find out. But when we come back, it'll be playoffs time. So exciting. Oh shit. Music did drop. Barely.
Well, let's finish up sports.
Oh, there's more sports? What else?
You were wrong about LeBron, like I said you were.
What did I say about LeBron?
You said he had COVID, and I said, wait.
Oh, yeah, when he overcame COVID. Yeah, I wasn't over. I was wrong.
Overcame COVID. You got it,
I wasn't wrong. Media was wrong. I wasn't wrong.
You tried to say LeBron had COVID.
Well,
I said,
the media did.
No, they didn't.
You tried to say TMZ
collective.
said it, and TMZ is always right. And I said, fam, wait a minute. I'm not going to go off of that.
Well,
because
TMZ's wrong. I'm not.
But you believed in them.
Yeah.
And?
You tried to go on here and report. You tried to come on here and give us false reports. And I said, hang on, that's not how this goes. We still has 48 hours to clear. Now let's see what happens those 48 hours.
Well,
That's
yeah.
not how this works, Busby.
Yeah, okay, well, that's how it works.
not how any of this works.
That's how it works in my world.
And they said
he took what, 8 tests?
And they said you got to have 2 clear tests to get back on the court. So this nigga said, I'm gonna take not 1,
not 2,
not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7,
but 8. Ding. That's a ding. Or that yeah.
Nigga had 8.
He put all them shits in his nose.
Waiting, baby.
Ugh, damn.
Nigga got a negative. They said, all right, it's negative. He said, more.
More.
They got a second one. They said, all right, you can play. He said, nah, more.
It's in your brain. I don't care. More. He put both of them. 2 at a time. Just stuff it all in there.
He's always massaging my brain.
Shit, LeBron was down 1-2 to COVID, and then finished that bitch out 8-0.
He like as soon as it was test time, as soon as the doctors came in, he had the game 6 face. The stare.
Yeah.
Like, you ready? Born ready. Born ready. Stick it in there. Pause.
Yeah, pause. Definite pause.
But then people started bitching, complaining, saying, "Oh, they did it because of LeBron." And it was like, do you really think they would do this because of LeBron, knowing that the repercussions and the legal,
no, stupid people, no,
yeah, like come on,
like, shit.
What's going on with y'all Lakers though? I haven't been paying attention. I know Laker fans are just being really frustrated from what I'm seeing from the collective.
500.
Not the best bet right now, but you know, that's how
Like
shit
I
goes.
said, you gotta wait till fucking Christmas for the season to like really start.
And then that's when you start panicking?
Nah, then we start
All-Star
panicking
break.
after All-Star
After
break.
All-Star, that's when you start. So that's when the mood's gonna change.
If them niggas is 500 at All-Star break, that's when.
Yeah,
That's when I'm gonna hear a
that's
tone
problem.
shift. I'm like,
That's when my mood, yeah.
Yeah.
I come back here like, how y'all?
That's when we just start podding via Zoom.
Yeah, the house is tore up right now. I'm at the house by myself, and JC's just angry. Well, shit.
But until then, I've dealt with many worse Lakers seasons than this.
Oh yeah, you
That's
have
for sure.
Yes, you
I've
have.
dealt with Lakers seasons where
The Team Kobe years.
No, I've dealt with Lakers seasons where motherfuckers don't even have this, and you got 5 wins up to this point, and it's about to get worse.
Ugh.
At least with this, there's still hope.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about the Niners. It's like that's what it feels with my Niners. It's like there's still hope, but it's just like
it's hard to believe in that hope.
It's faithful, right?
Yeah.
God's like, oh, you want to have faith, huh? Gotta have faith. I want the Limp Bizkit one.
Yeah, like it's 24. Yeah. It's 24 games in. As we're recording, they're a few minutes away from going up against the Celtics.
At this time that y'all listen to this,
like I just said, as we're recording, they're a few minutes away from playing the Celtics. That's game 25 up to that point. It's an 82 game season. It's not pretty. Definitely wish it was a lot better, but again, I've seen worse.
Meanwhile,
we'll get that shit figured out.
Meanwhile, Steph is playing like a man possessed. And Clay hasn't even returned yet. And it's just like, I'm seeing him make fucking half-court shots like nothing now. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
He was doing that before.
No, but this one's like he's doing it more. It's more frequent, like a lot more frequent now.
He was doing that before.
I know, but this one
just didn't notice it like that. But he was doing it before.
You were watching wrestling and then only catching the highlights. He was doing this before, bro.
Not before. I know he was doing it before, but this one is just like, goddamn. Because I just remember when niggas were just writing this motherfucker off after those finals. They kept writing him off and saying he was trash and all this other shit. Like, you're overrated and shit. And then he took that, in the words of Jordan, he took it personal.
To me, all right, look, this is my thing because I was one of the people who actually, I'm not gonna say called him overrated, but I called out his bullshit. Like, and that what I mean by that is in close games, at least in those finals, especially, but like in the playoffs leading up to that, like years previous, he would disappear.
He would.
Until I see that he doesn't.
We'll see.
I gotta wait and see it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? We just saw what happens when, again, you put somebody like Mikal Bridges on him.
Yeah.
Who's Mikal Bridges?
Mikal Bridges scored, 4 points that whole game?
Yeah.
But he locked down Steph.
That was the same night that Steph went, 4 for 21?
Yep.
That was the one against the Suns, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then they whooped the Suns' ass like the next game.
Yeah, but Devin Booker didn't play. And they barely won. They didn't whoop their ass.
Oh, okay. Either or.
So exciting.
And then the next night they went I realized the next night they went and lost against the Spurs.
They did?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
That's so exciting too.
That's what I'm saying, man, I'm not trying to tear anything. Steph's having a great year.
No, he definitely is.
I'm not taking anything
definitely
away.
Is, but I just, personally, I gotta see it later.
When the spotlight's on.
Yeah, when it really fucking matters and shit.
Yeah. So, like I said, music barely dropped. I mean, they dropped, but, everyone's kind of on.
Oh, we still not done.
What else?
There's some brewing situation around Dame.
Oh. Well.
Remember, you stay on that grind, and yeah.
I mean.
Try to tell motherfuckers, it's easy. Just take the easy way.
I mean, if you want your money.
It ain't even about wanting your money. You can get your money and then just force the trade out. It's not a big deal. That's what people don't understand is, just because you take the money doesn't mean you got to stay.
Go explain to the people what's going on with Dame.
Well, Damian Lillard is frustrated. According to reports, he's frustrated with the direction that the Trailblazers have gone in. He's now naming players that allegedly listed players that he wants to play with. One of them being Ben Simmons, which the report was that initially they were going to do, if there was going to be any deal that involved Ben Simmons, it would have been something that would have been on accord with Ben Simmons for Damian Lillard. But now Dame has reportedly said that he wants to play with Ben Simmons, so that kind of changes things. But even if it does, that still requires Daryl Morey, is he the general manager or is he the vice president?
I think he's vice president
of the Sixers to want to agree to that. And yeah, if you follow basketball, Daryl Morey is an egomaniac, so he ain't gonna give in to Damian Lillard. But again, that just goes to you don't, just because you sign a contract doesn't mean you necessarily have to buy into everything either with the team. You just sign the contract and then you can change your mind later.
Yeah.
That's what people were saying with Dame. Like, okay, you signed the contract. Doesn't mean you have to ride this out 100%.
It's not football.
Yeah.
And
basically.
he's getting a 2-year extension. He's looking for a 2-year extension for how much?
$107 million, meaning he's gonna get paid close to $55 million a year.
Shit.
That's
already added on to
Kobe has never even got that shit.
Well, it was different contracts at the time.
I understand. Don't get me wrong, but dog, I'm saying though, like, you know, not anybody has ever gotten paid like that.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, but the money was different. That's like saying when Kobe got paid what he got, like people were saying, well, MJ didn't get that. Well, yeah, the money was different.
Nah, but MJ did get that. Basically.
Not till later, not till his last 2 years. Not till the end of
his, what do you call it, Bulls run, right?
Yeah. But even
that
then,
was the end of Kobe's run. Like,
but even then, people would say, you know, well, he was getting this for his prime. That's what they focus on.
I mean, shout out to Dame, man. One of the best players in the NBA, but
yeah,
you ain't getting that ring.
I never say never.
Never, in the words of Bieber. Never say never.
You ain't getting that ring in Portland.
Yeah. That's what I meant. You ain't getting that. If you do, shit. But not in Portland.
Then he would score first if he did.
At least not as constructed.
Huh?
Yeah,
it's not as constructed.
Because all them teams, the Lakers, the Warriors, the Suns, who else? Who else? Like, I'm listing everyone in the West. That's 3 teams I was listed in the West. Who else is like...
Nuggets are hurt. So, that, you know, that's just... that's based off of their injuries. But healthy Nuggets.
Utah's still good. Freaking... I mean, bro...
Grizzlies are on the rise.
Yeah.
So he has a long road ahead of him, but you want to...
Kawhi's on the bench, so when Kawhi comes back, the Clippers are back in the mix.
Damn. And you want to stay there. More power to you. What's in Portland? Like, just in general, like the city. Like, is there anything besides that team? What's out there?
Tech starting to go out there.
Okay.
Weed.
Mm-hmm. That's about it, though.
Nike.
Bad weather.
Nike.
Nike is out there. Yeah.
It's Oregon.
But Dame's with Adidas, so.
True.
Damn.
Yeah, you're right about that. I forgot about that.
That's a damn.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm sorry.
That sums up damn.
Yeah.
That sums it up.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm sorry.
Once again, pray for Zion.
Why?
Not because the organization is bad, but I said this when the Pelicans got the number 1 pick. I said pray for Zion. Everybody was like, yeah, I know, because the organization's bad. I said, no. He's going to New Orleans where he's going to be brushing his teeth with gumbo.
That's what he's been doing.
Yeah.
He's brushing his teeth with gumbo, fucking snacking on beignets.
Yeah.
Like, shit.
He eating good out there.
Yeah.
Washing all down with some hurricanes.
Man, it's...
You feel me? Like, it's bad.
He living that
They
Popeye
got this
life.
man in a fucking Mountain Dew commercial.
Love that chicken at Popeyes.
That should have told you something.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not even trying to say this to like get on him or like make fun of his weight because I'm not here to partake in the body shaming.
Nah.
I'm legitimately here to say pray for Zion. Like it's rough.
Getting bad, man.
Yeah.
It's getting real bad.
Yeah.
How old is he? 22?
Nah, he's got to be younger than that.
Got to be 20 or 21.
Yeah.
21. He still got a lot left.
I mean, no, he definitely does, man.
But
He can
still.
definitely work it all off, too, but... Bro.
It's not looking good.
No, not at all.
I have faith in him. He'll bounce back. You should have saw the look on my face when I said that. I was like, shit.
You gotta hope. You gotta get out of New Orleans to do it.
Probably.
Go to the Knicks.
I mean, that was the funny thing was like everybody wanted to make fun of the Knicks, but I mean, shit, at least when
the
New
Knicks
York
are good now. Like,
no, but I mean that was the thing. Like even the funny thing was to make fun of the Knicks fans, but I mean, shit. At least with New York, he wouldn't have been in New Orleans. That's the thing. New Orleans got cuisines, man.
Yeah.
That's not the healthiest place.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah, nah, pray for Zion, man. It's not a good place.
No, it ain't.
It's a great place.
I mean,
not for him.
but not for him as a
In his
basketball
current
player,
state right
in his
now.
career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to make that very clear. I love going to New Orleans.
Too much temptation.
Anytime I want to go to New Orleans, let's go.
Yeah.
We need to do a pod out there, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
But it's too much temptations out there with food.
Yeah, like yeah, you can only be out there for New Orleans for 3 or 4 days max.
Yeah.
Like you gotta get the fuck out.
Shit, food and alcohol, man.
You gotta live out there for the extent of that contract, and then they want to extend you.
Yeah.
And we talking 8 years minimum for Zion.
Yeah.
Pray for Zion.
Yeah,
Pray for me.
goodness. Kyrie might get the vegan vax. Well, he not might. They're saying if they come out with the, I guess they're in talks for the vegan vaccination.
Whatever.
They saying, well, I'm not gonna say whatever because that is the step in the right direction if it leads to him getting vaccinated. You can't dismiss moves in evolution towards the right direction, fam.
For
If
him,
it leads
him, it's like I'm just whatever. Do what you gotta do.
If
That's
it
what
leads
I
to
meant.
people going in the right direction, it leads to going in the right direction.
What if people follow suit though?
Yeah.
Yeah, more
You know
power,
what I'm saying?
more
Like,
power.
hey,
but
look,
I'm
You
more,
said
if
you
it
said you
works
wanted
and
people to get
changes it-
vaccinated.
I
Yeah.
do. But when it comes listen, when it comes to him, it's like what I'm like. Whatever, do what you got to do. That's what I meant when I said whatever, nigga. Just do what you got to do. Just get the fucking needle in you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If he's open to this, and if those who have been skeptical for whatever their reasons, if they are, for those who are vegan, if they are creating one that is, if this entices them to go do it, more power to them. If this proves to be safe,
I still feel that nigga gonna get that shot right before the playoffs and try to weasel his way back.
I want to I'm not even gonna call it weaseling. Like you're calling it weaseling. He stood 10 toes down.
Oh, I know.
On his beliefs.
Oh, I
This
know.
isn't even about weaseling.
I know, but like I
Right.
said, with him, it's just
And not only that, but his team actually does have his back. Like
Yeah.
the team players, not the
players.
Yeah,
Antonio
not the front
Brown
office
is
or whatever.
weaseling, fam.
oh yeah,
Kyrie,
yeah.
I'm not going to use Kyrie's name for weaseling. You got to watch how you use it in regards to him.
Okay, I just feel he's gonna right before the playoffs. He's like, "Hey guys," and just come on back. That's what I feel. That would be fucking hilarious. That would be funny. As I'm like, wow, this nigga really done did that.
But you got to understand, if the laws change for all that, then
That's it. That's one big what if.
again, but if things change towards that, then yeah, that would make sense. And again, you're looking at Kevin Durant, his influence in that. There's a lot of circumstances that just come towards that versus just saying, "Oh, Kyrie, that's funny how you're doing that." There's a lot of circumstances that go around that with somebody that's standing. Again, feel what we want. He stood firm on what his beliefs are.
Oh yeah, I
Nothing
give him
has
props on
dismayed
that.
that.
Stupid.
So that's what I'm saying.
But I give him props on
I'm
that
not
for
gonna call
standing
him a
on it.
weasel for that. Like, and say he's weaseling it in if his team has stood with him along the way.
Yeah. That's the one thing that I can't even knock is like literally his teammates are behind him.
Like if they were against him,
They were like okay with him taking all this time off and
if
shit.
they were against him doing this, and then he was like, "Oh wait, the playoffs are coming. Yeah, now I'm gonna creep back in." Then yeah, you
That's
can give him the
different.
weasel label. But if they're standing with him, and then whoever develops this, if it is a vegan vaccine, it comes out to that
Vegan
point.
Vaccine. That's still just like all right. But
I'm not gonna go against it. There's medication that's vegan. Like,
I get you.
I can't say it's all right.
Everything vegan nowadays, bro. Like
Impossible
literally.
Burger. Like he's getting the
Yeah.
Impossible Vax.
Yeah.
Whatever. At least whenever it's developed, or if he's open to it, more power to you.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm not gonna shoot him down off of the fact that it's not what I would have waited for. You know what I mean? Like, again, that's progress.
Well, yeah.
If he's open for it, then yeah, cool. See what it is. If it leads him to it, shoot, go for it.
For sure.
I'm not gonna dismiss it. You said you wanted people vaccinated,
Oh, I did.
so you can't.
When I said whatever, nigga, it's like whatever, nigga. Do what you gotta do. That's what I meant. Well, yeah. Anyway, anything else for sports?
No, that pretty much covers it all.
Yeah. Well, music did drop, kind of. I mean, everyone's kind of just on autopilot now because the year's almost over and shit.
Khalid dropped some fire.
Did he now? I didn't even know he dropped.
I sent it twice in the chat.
Well, shit. It's high with Martine.
No, you were not.
Yes, I was.
You were not.
Yes,
high
I
with
was.
me.
Shut. Whoa.
This is a lie.
In your mind. In my mind.
I was gonna say what, sir? No,
We do not take kindly to fake stoners.
no,
No,
not
I
at all.
had edibles. The edible was back. Edible Busby was back. Anyway, yeah, Khalid dropped.
The whole time.
Anyway, yeah, Khalid dropped Scenic Drive, the tape. Oh wow.
Yeah. So he dropped nine new tracks. It's just in 30 minutes. A little sample right here. I'm gonna stand firm and tall on this stance right here. If he had dropped this a few months earlier, this is a top 5 R&B project contender.
Damn.
This joint is Retrograde featuring Black and Lucky Day.
Nice. Yeah, Quint. Oh, it's not that Quinn. Okay, but he had JID on here, Quinn and Lady. Legit Jordan's on here. Mari Lennox.
Kiana Lede.
Kiana Lede. I don't know what that Quinn is. I think that was pretty smooth. That sounds like a good song to like end the year on.
Yeah, the whole fucking project. There's no skips on here at all.
Yeah, it's all 9 tracks.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Like what you would imagine Silk Sonic should have been, that's what this was.
I still fuck with that Silk Sonic. But
I mean, it's good, man. I want to go back to that.
yeah, whatever.
Yeah, like I heard that immediately and I was like, if I just had more time with it, that was a top 5 R&B project.
Dang.
But it at least gives me hope going into next year because I for sure I'll put this up with all the other ones.
Right.
Like this is a nice way to set the tone for going into next year.
Yeah, definitely. I hear you.
The track after this one, Brand New with Quinn, very nice joint. Kiana Lede's been she's been active this year.
Yeah, she's just been popping up. Like just
remember she had her album Kiki last year.
Okay.
And then she was active with her features this year. She did a really good job. So I'm expecting a project to drop relatively soon the way she was moving.
Right.
And then Ari Lennox and Smino on the Scenic Drive joint. I'm really surprised that Open joint didn't end up on the Majid Jordan project. The way that sounded like. That was a good one. But overall, he destroyed that. And the way that this is saying the tape, this leads me to believe that there's a Scenic Drive album.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
That would definitely make sense.
Yeah, like this was just the sampler.
Right.
He came with it, man. He cut his hair too.
Oh shit.
That's the shorter version.
You caught Busby's attention.
Oh shit. Man, cut the hair. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the Cookie Man dropped.
The Cookie Man.
The Cookie Man.
Yeah, Berner dropped Gotti. And my opinion is it's not his best work. But it works with the features that he has on here. Like the instrumentals that he chose and whatnot. Like it all seems to fit well. You know what I mean? Now, like I said, would I put it like atop his catalog? I mean, it might be on the higher end of it, but it's just not like what I was expecting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like the one thing I would give Berner for when it comes to all his projects, he's up there with Rick Ross. He has a very, very good ear for beats.
Oh, that's for sure.
Extremely good ear. He knows exactly who he wants to be featured on there, and he gets it. Like Too Many Goats featuring Rick Ross and Nas and shit. Who else was on there? Nas and
Jadakiss.
And Jadakiss?
Yeah,
like Rick Ross, Nas, and Too Many Goats.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rick Ross, Nas.
And Jadakiss.
Oh, yeah, and Jadakiss. Oh, they put Berner and Jadakiss. Oh, wow. Yeah, that shit was fucking fire. That was a fire-ass record. And then what other record was on here that I kind of liked on here?
I really like Big Chain with him and Wiz. Obviously, before Berner was part of Taylor Gang, like him and Wiz just have like a great like rapport with each other. And
they really do.
That one right there, that one was one of my ones off this album for sure.
Yeah, Draped Up with Feature was pretty good too.
Yeah.
But, all in all, it was...
Never thought on a track that featured, who is it? Styles P, Conway, Benny, that the one that would really steal the show for me was Mozzie.
Yep. I already knew what you were gonna say. Mm-hmm. I pulled it up and I was pointing right at Mozzie to buzz me. I know what he's gonna say right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, same thing, bro. Like, Conway spit his ass off as he usually fucking does.
As he usually does.
Benny did what he does.
They all spit.
But man, Mozzie just came with it, bro.
Yeah.
It always comes down to bars versus tone.
Mm-hmm.
And I love bars, but I'm always gonna take tone.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Like,
and
seriously.
the fact that he has the John Gotti like sound bites throughout the entire album, just kind of like wraps things together. It was an intriguing listen. I give Berner that.
Definitely.
Part of me kind of wishes he dropped this earlier this year, maybe. Or probably before like the quote unquote cutoff that we always have.
I mean, with that, honestly, it probably would have made a dent in like, lists or whatnot, but it was a good listen. Like, I can't knock it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was pretty much music. Pretty much when we leave, there's gonna be more music that drops. Fucking Rick Ross is dropping on Friday.
Roddy Ricch.
Your boy Roddy Ricch is dropping. When we get off the air, fucking what's his name? Russ is dropping
tonight.
As soon as we're done, that's what I'm saying. As soon as we're done, he's dropping the second part of his EP. With a whole bunch of features from Game to fucking Benny the Butcher. Hella motherfuckers are on that fucking bitch.
Seriously, though.
So it's going to be a rippity rap album. And who knows who else is going to close out. Maybe someone will drop on Christmas. Who knows? But either or, we'll probably put it on our list for next year. Because I am checked the fuck out.
Not just you, buddy.
Yeah.
Shit.
Want to do a little power recap before we go into this shit?
It was good.
Yeah, it was a good album. It was a good. Zeke's a fucking idiot.
Everybody been knowing that.
But this one just was. This was on the top of the cake for this one. Like, goddamn, you're gonna pretty much go there willingly, talk to this damn FBI agent. You asked him about arrested. He says no. So why didn't you get your black ass up? Get your black ass up and leave. Whatever.
You didn't say spoilers, man.
Man, shut up. You don't even watch the shit.
I know.
Yeah, but it was a good episode. There's more fuckery that's going to happen. By the time we get it, it'll be like a mid-season break, so whatever. Same with Insecure.
Braden's basically going to be forced to leave school. He's going to end up turning into the Tommy. I already see it now.
Yeah, I see it too.
How do you see it?
Like, pretty much how he's going to be working with Kane and shit like that. He's going to get knee deep into, like, the street shit. I can literally see that shit happening to him.
No, well, how do you see it playing out is what I'm asking.
Oh, I don't know how it's going to play out. But
I already see what's going to happen.
What's going to happen?
Tariq, if you notice what happened, Tariq needed him to be the president of his company so he could get his sister out.
Mm-hmm.
Braden's going to get caught. When Braden gets caught, it's going to come out that he was the president of the company.
Yep.
It's going to fuck everything up.
Yeah, well, that's just the chickens coming back to roost on fucking Tariq's ass. But
and then at that point, they're going to have to leave school. They're going to have to go to the street.
Well, it's a big rich town. I'm seriously, every time, like, I remember when I was cooking breakfast and I was listening, I was like playing Power. I was literally thinking of the Trey Songz shit because that's all I listened to. Then I heard Joe playing. I was like, don't even want to get the fucking shit. Whatever, let it play out.
Yeah, Monet, ever since she heard New Edition, she been like, fuck them kids.
Literally, man. Monet, I be forgetting that's Mary J. Blige playing it. She's just a badass parent. Just like, like, god damn, dog.
Went on a helicopter, left him in the interrogation.
Yeah, man, and I started to think she cheated on the old boy in jail. Now it looks like that nigga's gonna get out of jail.
Yep.
As I predicted. Like, he gonna get out of jail because it's his power. Yep. I said, like, he gonna get out of jail because it's his power. And they're gonna have some fucking love triangle shit, and we're gonna find out the kids ain't her. Kane is not really Rico's son and shit like that. Like, it's a big rich town. Mm-hmm. Great show. People are getting fed up of it again. They're giving. This is the days of our lives on the streets. But that's
but we can't forget.
What?
We can't forget Tariq's ascendance.
Finally, he got some ass.
No. It's not about that. It's not about that. It's how he acquired the ass.
And then break it down.
He became his father.
Well, there's some shit that James would have did.
He manipulated.
Oh,
he used his family to acquire the ass.
Use his family.
Think about it.
He did.
He knew damn good well he was out there pushing drugs on Lauren, and he was using everything around her, and she got fed up, and he was like, let me tell you what I've really been doing.
Yeah.
And then went to go take her to
and
child services to go see his sister.
Yeah, man.
And then she was all smitten and went back to her dorm, and then laid it on him. And I was like, I immediately tweeted, I was like, yes, Tariq. Manipulate to get that ass the way your daddy used to do.
What's even worse is when you look at it, like, does he even really love these chicks? That's the question, because I don't, honestly, when Tariq talks, I don't believe anything he says.
Yeah, just like
James. Yeah. James had to do what he had. Same with Tariq. Tariq had to do what he had to do. But with Tariq, it's kind of just like, I just don't trust anything he says. With James, you understood, but when it came to Angie, he could tell he loved Angie. When it comes to these women, I don't know if Tariq loves any of them. That's why I like
It's not about love. It's about his sister. It's about his family.
Family.
It's the same way with James. It was about his family.
Family. And Angie was part of
But it always comes down to he's going to protect himself first and his name of his family.
Yeah.
That's just like his dad.
They say it's a big Richie. You need to watch this show, Martine.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and Courtney Kemp's not going to be running the show. She's not going to be the showrunner. Oh, yeah, they announced season 3, like, obviously. It's going to be a fucking season 3. And Courtney Kemp isn't running the show like some other person is, because she's going to be going to Netflix. So, shout out to Courtney Kemp. That's well-deserved as a black woman. Mm-hmm. Shout out to her. Hope the quality of the show doesn't go down because she leaves, but...
Showrunners that take over usually are, I don't know, because I didn't read up, but more times than none, they're always somebody that was under the wing.
True.
They don't bring outsiders. Really.
That is true. If whoever they bring in, they kind of know.
They're already next up in line.
Yeah, that's true. It's iLLys time! Air the guns.
Oh, one more.
What the fuck? What's up?
Because when we come back, Insecure is officially over.
Oh, yeah, that's true. It will be done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that relationship is not going to last. With Issa and Lauren, not Lauren, well, Lawrence, but oh boy.
I enjoyed how she overthought it, and then now she's got some shit on her plate.
Yeah, because as soon as she's like, I love you too, and all of a sudden all you heard, when the phone rang, all I heard was Vincent Price. She looked at it like, oh shit. Literally, that's the ringtone.
Women got mad that Lawrence was called a good father.
Are you dead ass?
Yep.
They said, the collective said that?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Same women were mad that Conquistador was actually
Jesus
was actually did a very good, presented herself well in this one too.
Yeah, she did. All of a sudden.
Like it was very on par. Like I'm saying, they want all this drama, and I'm like.
And I have a feeling the season is gonna this series or whatever. It's gonna have an open ending. It's gonna be open ended where she leaves it open for them to come back for like a movie or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some shit like that. But
yeah, it was like, damn, y'all really don't want anybody in this series but Issa to be happy.
Yeah,
that's wild.
Because they projecting ever since season 1 when she cheated on Lawrence, and then they're trying to be making up for Issa's L. No, Issa has to embrace that L.
Nathan said, I love you over the phone. I was like, this nigga.
What's wrong with that?
First time saying I love you is over the phone?
Nah.
What do you mean what's wrong with that? That's some shit for teenagers. I did that when I was 16 or 17.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and she did tell him in person. And he just said, and he just kissed her on the forehead. Did he kiss her on the forehead, or he just...
I don't know, but I love you over the phone as a no grown-ass man.
Hell nah.
No.
No.
No. Yeah. You gonna propose on the phone?
Huh?
You gonna propose on the phone?
Yeah, no, that's stupid.
Same shit.
Yeah. Well,
we're talking about like milestones in your relationship.
Yeah,
that's true.
When was the first time you said you love my mom? I told her over the phone.
Yeah.
I was nervous.
Well, some people are different.
Trust it, so I had to wait, figure out who I was. Then I figured that was the right time, so I said I love you.
Did you notice?
But it was my anytime minutes.
Did you notice the crate in his house? Did you notice the milk crate in his house holding the fucking lamp up?
Yeah, Wayfair got nightstands for $39.99. You could also put it on payment plan for 4 payments for, what is it, $10.25 per or some shit like that.
Either or, that I don't know. That relationship is doomed. Like I'll be shocked if it lasts, but it is doomed.
I think he ends up single.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not saying that because I want to, I'm rooting for her to do it. I think she's realizing that she has to find her inner peace with herself.
Yeah, that's one thing she did.
I think Molly and old boy, I think it ends with their wedding. I think it time lapses. It goes forward.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it fast forwards a year or some shit.
Yeah, because the last episode is literally like the day after Christmas. It's on Kwanzaa. So, that's cool.
So we'll see how that...
We'll see how
the girls' night episode was cool.
Yeah, people complain about that episode. People have been complaining a lot about this damn season because they literally want some power shit to happen.
Yeah. I liked it from a cinematography point. Like, they went all throughout her apartment. Mm-hmm. You don't see that. Never got to see that. So they went through every single fucking room through her apartment.
Yeah.
That was dope.
It was in one spot. Mm-hmm. I'm going to miss this show. I'm not going to lie. I really am going to miss the show.
There's Harlem on Amazon.
I've heard about that. They say it's like the Prime version of Power. The Amazon Prime version of Power, of Insecure.
No, I haven't heard Insecure. People who say that, they say... Those who have seen Insecure, they say that's a lazy analysis. They say there's another show called We Run It, I think. They say it's more in that range.
Yeah, Megan Good's in it on this Amazon Prime.
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
It's about 4 black women there, so that's another one.
Yep.
But yeah, no, when Insecure ends, that'll be... we'll give a round of applause for that. Right now, give it its flowers early.
Yep.
Hell of a run.
Hell of a run. Great show. Great show.
Absolutely. Issa did her job.
Now she's about to do other shows. Now I think the next one she's working on is rap shit. I think that's gonna be on HBO.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know that one seems intriguing. So I don't know how that's gonna work, but we're gonna see.
We gonna see.
It's Illy time, people.
And I've been waiting, baby.
Yeah, boy. It was a great year in music.
Really was.
Huh?
Really was.
Really was.
Actually was, yeah.
Yeah, everyone came out swinging except for Khalid. Except for DJ Khaled.
Well, he swung.
And then whiffed.
Swung and missed.
Yeah.
Swinging
And
and
then
missed.
everybody takes the fuck out the way and stomped over him.
Yeah.
It's like he gently opened the door.
Yeah, he was the first big
And then
release.
Cole just stepped right on his ass, used him as a floor mat.
Yeah. Then it was Kanye, then it was Drake, and then it was everybody else. Tyler. Stampede of music just, stomped over him and shit. But either or, this is our end of the year wrap up award ceremony. Like, round of applause for us. Thank you, listeners, for listening, as always. For listening to every review, every hot take, everything when it comes
100%.
100. But how are we gonna start?
Teams.
Teams. You air it out. Who's first team?
So my first team, I have Drake,
Okay.
Kanye,
Okay.
J. Cole,
Okay.
Lil Baby,
Okay.
and Moneybagg Yo.
Sounds about right. Who about second team?
Second team, I got Tyler.
Okay.
I got Migos as a whole.
Okay.
Megan Thee Stallion. Thought Shit did come out, and she did put out a project.
Yeah, she did.
And she was on the Maroon 5 or...
Yeah, she was on the Maroon 5
So
shit.
she had some records out. So she did enough for there. Polo G. Had a hell of a year. And Lil Durk. Hell of a year.
About right.
Also, I want to add, Polo G dropped his Hall of Fame 2.0 this past week. It has another 14 tracks.
Yeah. He was working.
Yeah,
he was.
I had to give it up to Polo G.
he was going.
He was going tough.
NBA YoungBoy was just on the cusp. But when I was looking on the outside of what he was doing,
Yeah.
and was trying to see what he was doing with everybody else.
Right.
That's basically what it boiled down to.
Yeah.
Polo G was.
He's more active.
Yeah,
He was really active.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
basically what it boiled down to.
NBA YoungBoy, as much as he does drop and as quality as it is,
And
because,
goes number one.
his numbers showed the quality. You know what I
Right.
mean? Whatever.
He's only the third rapper to go number one. I mean, it's not like a feat to brag about, but at the same time,
it's still something to brag
Yeah.
about.
He was
Why
the
not?
third rapper?
But
Yeah.
my whole thing is he really doesn't work with a whole lot of other artists. He kind of just sticks with his shit in his team. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's kind of it.
Right.
And that's where I think it differs from someone like Polo G, where he works with other people, was on the Judas and Messiah.
But yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? The soundtrack and shit.
Uh-huh.
Well, let me rephrase that. I'm sorry, cut you off. Rephrase that. He was the third rapper to go #1 while behind bars.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say
The other two are Pac and Wayne.
Mm-hmm. Yep. What, anything else? Because the first team, no, I agree with everything on your first team. Like, literally everything. I was like, oh, that's about right.
Yeah, Moneybagg Yo had a hell of a year.
Yeah.
Seriously. From the time Against His Pain
Yeah.
came out, I came on here, I said he wants to fight for Album of the Year. And every time somebody wants to fight for Album of the Year, that means he's going to be active all year.
Right.
And every fucking project that came out from any other artist or just singles, I mean, the Waukesha, we know what he did with that, with the remix, and just he was just consistent.
I didn't remember how much you guys praised. Personally, for me, I didn't really... It wasn't for me, but I understand the impact it had. So for you putting on first team, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes logical sense. That's a thing. Illogical.
Yeah,
Hey.
Tyler just made second. Like, I understand he had the numbers, but again, this boils down to it's not just about what you do within your expectations.
Yeah.
It's what you do outside and
Like,
how to be
if
outside.
anything, all he did was just drop his album.
Now he dropped his album. He
The
also
videos.
worked on Snow Allegra's album. But outside of that,
he did,
you know, that was enough to get him on the second team.
Second team and headlining those all the freaking festivals and shit like that.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. Mm-hmm. So what's next?
I got R&B. Mm-hmm. My first team for R&B, Doja Cat,
Oh yes.
Summer Walker,
Oh yes.
Lucky Day.
That makes sense.
Yup.
I may feel a type of way about her album, but can't deny what she did. Her.
Of course.
Come on, man.
No, I said of course, in a good way.
And Don Toliver.
On R&B, huh?
I mean, that's one thing that
They list him as a
Yeah.
rapper, but he's not a
He's
rapper.
singing the entire
Yeah.
time.
Don
Like,
Toliver is in the same line as Nate Dogg, as Ty Dolla $ign. They're not rappers. Mm-hmm. They're vocalists.
even Roddy Ricch, like he kind of does do both.
Yeah.
But he leans towards singing. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't
Now
know.
they are hip hop.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
100%.
And we hey, don't get it twisted. We welcome them in hip hop, and we embrace them.
Yeah.
But let's not get it twisted. They are singers,
Definitely.
and we need to respect him as a vocalist and a singer. That motherfucker he sings.
He is a singer, and you will respect him as such.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. Second team. Now you guys could help me fill some in.
Yeah.
Second team, I got Blast.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with that one.
I'm sure you guys were cool with that.
No problem at all.
Yeah.
Shit.
Sure, you was cool with that. I got in here Division.
Division,
Okay.
yeah. I can see that. Drop the shit Ty Dolla $ign in them, yeah.
Next one on here is Joyce Rice.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Most definitely, yes. Yes.
I think he's real comfortable with
I know,
that.
yeah.
No, I'm thinking about the Las Vegas. I'm thinking about Vegas.
sounds right.
Hey, man, Dave Vegas, she looked great.
And she really did. Who else do you have?
What was that? That's 4, right?
That's 3.
That's 3? Hold on, let me look at my fucking list. What's it called? Is it for second team, right? Mm-hmm. Let's see.
I gotta
what's
say,
it? Shelly.
Silk Sonic.
Shelly.
I can rock some Silks on it.
Yeah.
Well, wait, what do they?
I mean, that is some R&B shit that
That
they
is
put out,
R&B.
man. Now, granted, it's some like, back in the day style.
I'm not talking
but it's
about.
still
I'm not mad
R&B.
at what they did.
Yeah,
The music is fine.
yeah.
It was just what did they do
Like outside
of what they did, except piss me off on social media.
I know, that's exactly what I was thinking.
They pissed off everybody for waiting on the album.
Yeah.
They pissed off a lot of people.
I'm not mad about the album. That's fine.
Yeah.
But except piss me off on how they rolled that album out on social media.
Yeah, making everyone wait, and then, yeah, I know. I get it.
But the album, though.
But the album, though.
Like, it was actually really good.
Very
man.
good. What about Moray?
Moray, you know what? Yes.
I can give it to him.
I will rescind the Silk Sonic.
Yeah, take that back, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull a Drake and just, never mind.
Never mind. I was gonna say Moray or fucking, who else? Shelly. Drum. FKA
Well,
Drum.
Why not both?
Both.
Porque
Both
no
of
los
them.
dos?
Yeah. There you go.
I can do that. What else was Shelly on this year besides this album?
That was pretty much it. that was pretty much it.
Because I could raise you Shelly, and I could go with... Now, she's qualified as a rookie this year, but I would say she had one hell of a rookie year, so much so that she did her album. She was featured different places. Fouché.
I was going to say Mariah the Scientist.
Mariah the Scientist really only did that album, and that was it.
Yeah, that's true.
Fouché put herself out there.
That's true. She did. Fouché really did. Yeah, you right on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's about right.
I'd give the nod to her.
Yeah. So does that fill up the second team pretty much? Yeah. That's good. What's next? What's next in the ceremony? Is it like groups?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now this is where I have no problem putting Silk Sonic.
I mean, obviously.
Yeah. Put Silk Sonic there.
Yeah,
For sure.
But of course, my first entry on here, Migos.
obviously.
Of course.
Of course!
They helped birth Colgate for the rest of 2021.
Help birth Colgate.
Yeah. Division and Ty Dolla $ign, who I like to coin Division Sign.
Division sign. Division sign.
Fucking hate you.
Lil Baby and Lil Durk.
Okay.
Okay.
They were pretty much a group the way they were doing it.
Well, they were a group. They dropped an album together.
I know, they dropped it out
Yes.
together, yeah.
Yeah. And then, who else do you got?
Nas and Hit Boy.
I wouldn't call that one.
I know, it's the only one that popped in my mind because there really wasn't a lot of groups like that. Besides, I was going to say, I'm looking at the list right now, there really wasn't a lot of groups. Every year it gets harder and harder to do this when it comes to like collab. Oh, well.
Lil Wayne and Rich the Kid.
I was going to say Blast and fucking, what's his name?
Blast and
I was gonna say
Bino.
Blast and Bino's up
Yeah,
there.
Bino,
You got the R&B group Van Ness.
Who?
Van Ness. The ones that had the joint slow down.
Oh, yeah. I know you're talking
Fuck,
about.
I forgot.
Homegrown was a great
Yeah.
fucking album.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, I know it wasn't like mainstream, but it got a lot of,
Did
kind
City
of put
Girls
them over.
make a lot of noise this year?
They didn't drop an album this year.
No, they ain't dropped nothing, yeah.
Well, they dropped music, but they didn't drop an
They
album.
didn't drop an album, yeah. Did I fill it up? Because I literally said blasting them. Migos, Silk Sonic, fucking
Dirk and
Baby, Silk, and shit. That's just three.
Blast and Bino.
Blast and Bino.
That's 4.
That's 4. I feel like there's one other person. Or one other group. There really wasn't a lot. There really wasn't a lot of, like, when it comes to groups this year, there really was no duos. There was no nothing. Even I'm trying to think, but I don't. No, I was going to say SZA and fucking Doja Cat, but not even that. No.
And if it was anybody, it'd be Sweetie and Doja Cat. Really,
But yeah,
it's
but
not
they're
a-
really.
But it's not a group yet.
It really isn't. Like, every year.
I said yet.
Yet.
you never
know. Yeah, there really wasn't no groups like that this year.
The only reason why I would lean towards Van Jess over Nas and Hit Boy will only be because Hit Boy then went and
he
did
did
the joint with Big Sean.
Yeah, that one too. Yeah.
You know what? Honorary mention. Young Dolph and Key Glock. Dumb
Honorary
and Dumber
mention.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who's gonna choose for like the final slot? I guess. I'd get Venomous.
Van Jess.
Van Jess, not Martin. Shit.
Yeah, not me. I ain't dropping nothing this year. Come on, man. I'm gonna win MVP next year. Though, watch.
Hey. I'll give you that. So that's for what, first, second team groups and shit, or just first group?
First group.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kept it there.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got production.
Hit Boy.
Without a doubt. I mean, was there any really question about that?
There was. Kenny Beats.
Look, man. I'll give you Kenny Beats.
Yeah.
But.
No, I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying,
I thought you were building it.
No, Hit Boy was there. But
Not at all.
Kenny Beats was. I had to go back and relook at the listings in the catalogs this year. Kenny Beats.
He did his thing.
Kenny
this
Beats was
year,
there.
for sure.
So yeah, it was there for me. Hit Boy and
Cardo.
Kenny Beats. Cardo.
Cardo.
And
Yeah.
Cardo was like I said, it was for me. It was a three-way tie.
Yeah.
Not a three-way tie in terms of who I was like. Okay, they're all gonna get it, but in terms of like, oh shit, they all
like
like
killed shit.
Yeah, like I have
Like,
to I have
yeah.
to sit with this for a little bit. So the three of them for sure.
And then Alchemist.
I was going to say Alchemist.
Alchemist for sure.
Mm-hmm. He really, like, he came with, I think didn't he drop like a production album this year?
Not necessarily.
Yeah, he did Denzel. Yeah, he did Denzel Curry. He Denzel Curry he dropped his. Yeah, he did. He dropped an instrumental album this year. Oh, just an album. Then he did the Brody James shit.
Yep, that was the one that really caught my attention.
He was on West Side Gun shit. He was on AZ's album. So yeah, Alchemist had himself a nice year.
And the next one I would personally go with, I don't know how y'all feel. We could, vote on the air right now. Harry Fraud.
Yeah.
He had a good year.
He had a really good year.
Doing things, man.
Yeah, he had a real good year. And I want to say, what's his name? Boy Wonder had a nice year. He was on Kanye shit. He was on, I want to say Big Sean shit. Fuck, I know he was on Kanye shit. I felt like he was on other people's shit this year. He wasn't on Drake shit.
I'll raise one, though, for that final one. Like, as much as Harry Fraud did his damn thing, I got to throw Hitmaker in.
What did he do? Who else did he do?
Hitmaker did Tink's album.
Mm-hmm. The whole album?
Yeah, he did.
He pretty much covered the entire thing. Remember, he took over for VP A&R for Empire, so he was doing joints.
Mm-hmm. I know he did some shit on G-Eazy's album, too. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Hitmaker was active, like, very, very active.
Mm-hmm.
And who else?
I'm still kind of leaning towards Harry Fraud, though.
Harry Fraud for sure.
Like, because he did the Jim Jones album. He did a few albums recently.
Boy Wonder did a lot of shit this year. He did, he was on Meek Mill's album. He produced Lemon Pepper Freestyle, 95 South for J. Cole shit.
Harry Fraud also did The Plugs I Met Too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just kind of lean more towards that, personally.
Yeah, he did the Ellie, did he do Ellie Mae shit too? Oh, that was last year. Yeah, Boy Wonder had himself a nice year. Yeah, he was also on Kanye's album too, which was just interesting. I was like, wow, on Kanye shit. Yeah. So what? So we got Hit Boy, we got Alchemist, Harry Fraud, Boy Wonder, and Cardo. That's 5.
Let's see, and then yeah, I can work with that. I mean, Hitmaker's he's an honorable mention, I guess.
Honorable mention,
considering that he was there.
He
was there for Big Sean, Young Blue, Jeremiah, Tink, Tiana Taylor, Rotimi, Eric Bellinger. He did the Eric Bellinger project.
I remember that. That dropped earlier this year.
Hit Bellinger.
Yeah.
Or
Hit Easy.
Hit Easy, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's that. So that's producers. And that's all the teams, or is there singers?
I have my rookie team.
Who's your rookie team?
We got Baby King.
Baby King.
Fouché.
Okay.
Moray.
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
Pooh Shiesty.
Yeah, he's in jail now, but yeah.
And BRS Cash.
That one I'm not too familiar with.
Oh, you're not?
No.
You're not familiar with BRS Cash?
I heard
no,
of him.
sir.
I heard he was making noise this year.
Let me remind you.
Yeah, I was hearing a lot about his ass.
He took the world by storm. You probably heard of this record. I know you heard this record. Definitely heard this record. Everybody heard this motherfucker.
What's happening, TT?
Okay.
Yeah.
I had to wait for the bass, bro.
I always gotta wait for the bass and the snare and shit.
Yeah, album dropped, what was it, February? Sometime early.
Yeah, I was hearing this shit.
BRS Cash, that's his name.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I knew the song.
You never know who the person
I never
was.
knew the artist. Yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
I fuck with it.
Definitely deserves a spot on the rookie team.
Yeah,
That makes
for
sense.
sure.
And the remix is just... it's disgusting.
Yeah.
Right.
And I love it.
Shit. So,
Shout out to City Girls.
obviously. So who we get? So what's next after that? We got y'all rookie team.
Then we get to the actual awards.
Hey, they're the horns.
And I stayed away from you niggas not playing.
God damn.
Well, fuck you too. Seriously though. So
Stupid ass.
Now, some of them are actually going to be the same.
yeah.
Some of them are no-brainers.
So what we gonna start with?
Breakthrough Artist of the Year.
And who's that?
Who do you got? I'm JC.
Yeah,
I want to know who you guys got first.
Baby Keem. For me,
Really? You got
I
Baby
wouldn't
King.
call him a breakout.
Yeah, I wouldn't call
'cause,
him
like,
Breakthrough at all. Baby
he
King
came
been
out-
on the scene for
he's been
a
on the
minute.
scene for a
Yeah,
minute.
like he's kind of been around and shit. Like we.
I mean,
we known
Breakthrough,
about
like
him.
this was our first time hearing anybody.
This is the first time hearing like anybody and shit like
Yeah.
that. For me, I think his album was like the one that really just got me really just hooked on him. Like, oh shit. And nominated for a Grammy and shit like that for Rookie of the Year, not Rookie of the Year, Best New Artist. Who do you have?
Yeah, I got.
Of course, Moray. I'll take that back.
Yeah. We're talking about first single
Yeah,
introductions.
he's in my
the breakthrough. Breakthrough.
Yeah, Moray.
I just keep reminding you every year that this is what a breakthrough artist is.
Moray, yeah.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, I'm thinking, I'm like,
There was somebody. It was in my mind.
As soon as I heard it,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah, it's Moray.
Yeah.
That's the
He
one.
carried the whole album by himself. He had no features, no
Nah.
nothing. Carried it by himself.
Popped up on J. Cole shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. We heard the song. Yeah, we got the end of the year playlist, so But yeah, Moray, Breakthrough Artist of the Year of the iLLys of 2021.
Yeah.
One.
I'm giving that to Moray.
Round of
Easy.
applause for him.
Absolutely. Oh, you did. Did it when we was playing the record.
Oh, okay.
Gotta keep your headphones on.
Okay. Anyway, what's next?
Now, Hip Hop Rookie of the Year.
Oh,
That's where I would go with Baby King.
Baby King. He's
Yes.
Baby King.
That's where I'm gonna go
Yeah.
with Baby King.
Are you gonna play Range? Which one you playing? Oh, that's of course. You might as well just play the bar that took the world by storm.
That's not Baby King.
I know.
That's not Baby King.
Yeah.
That is his cousin. Omaha. Yeah, Baby King really impressed me this year. And he kind of just creeped in there because he was dropping singles here and there. But then when Family Ties dropped and how he was rapping on that, he was rapping like to really save his life. That impressed me.
So that's why I wouldn't say Baby King was a breakthrough. I've heard Baby King's music for a couple of years now.
Oh, yeah,
exactly.
I hear you.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was... Shout out to Baby King, man. Rookie of the
Absolutely.
Year. And also,
He's Baby King.
he is Baby King.
Baby King.
Yes, sir. Hey, what's next? We gonna talk about Bay Area Artist of the Year?
No.
What's
R&B
next?
Rookie of the
R&B?
Year.
Oh, I got the Joyce Rice. To me, that's mine.
He's all, that's mine, and I'm sticking to it.
That's mine. That she really impressed me with that album.
That's
she
fair.
really impressed
that's
me.
fair. The only thing was she's been releasing music since 2016.
Yeah, singles and EPs and shit like that. She never really made like a statement until this year.
Which, I mean, I get, but
Yeah, I
Fouché
don't know.
had like no music at all before the end of last year and this year. So for me, when I heard this, and then I was explaining the video to you guys.
Yeah.
For me, it was a no-brainer for me, at least. I was gonna give it to Fouché for R&B Rookie. And then again, she did this. She was the lone feature for Vince Staples.
Right.
And then they went and crushed that on their live performance. Like, I have high hopes for her. And then I went, when I went to go see, right before I saw Isaiah, she was performing. So I got to see her for a little bit.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So, rock with her.
And for me, it is Joyce Rice. Well, I forgot the speakers are huge. She really impressed me with her R&B album, with her debut album, like Overgrown, like Addicted was my shit.
Absolutely.
But, yeah, and it really impressed me. It got to that point when I came to my list, I was like, okay, is this album better than this? And I was like, Some albums came close, but nah. Seeing her live was pretty dope too. Very Aaliyah-ish. But yeah, that's my R&B Rookie of the Year is Joyce Royce. How about you, Martine?
I'm gonna side with JC.
Of course you are. You don't listen to R&B.
Because that's number one. Like I'm not gonna say that I freaking listen to every new R&B act. I'm not gonna say that I listen to every R&B album in general. But what I will say is I did listen to Vince Staples.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Fouché was on that shit. JC had mentioned about the album how it was a little bit different than a typical R&B album, and I fuck with that. You know what I mean? Just speaking on some real shit, I fuck with that.
Yeah.
I'ma slide with Fouché.
For sure. That's cool. Who's next?
But salute to both of them.
Oh, salute.
Definitely.
Salute to them beautiful women. Yes.
Did you do a most improved artist?
Nah. Who did you pick?
I had to go back and look because there was a select few. I didn't focus on anybody that did much of an improvement, so per se. But I did find one artist where I was like, oh shit, this was his, he fit the
mode,
the qualifications, I guess you could say. Because his last album dropped 5 years ago. So I went back and I listened to his album from 2016.
Yeah.
Which was titled Arcade. And then I went back and listened to this one, which is kind of like a social media, I don't want to call it a phenom or a craze. You put me onto this one.
Who? Oh, Topaz Jones. Yeah.
Don't go telling your mama.
Don't go telling your mama. It's one of my sleeper albums. I really wanna be your lover. Really wanna be your lover. See, I could have gave him Rookie of the Year, but
wasn't. This is the second album.
Second album, yeah. You gave most improved to him, huh?
Well, this is the second album.
From the first to the second, there's a big improvement.
Yeah.
Therefore,
technically, yeah, you're right.
He wasn't a rookie.
Yeah. Really good album.
I'll roll with that one.
Yeah, Topaz Jones, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do that, but that's a good one. So who's next? Bay Area? We going to the home turf?
Man, I mean, is there really a question as to who this is?
I mean, every year it was always P-Lo, then it was Mozzie.
Yeah, like we always find somebody new, you know what I mean? But this year
it was clear.
It was clear as day.
Clear
man.
as fucking day.
We're all in agreement.
Hey. It's Larry June.
It's Larry June, bro.
Good job.
Good effort.
No. Good job.
Were you trying to play it? But yeah, Larry June really came with it in the Bay Area this year with the orange print and the EP with Ricardo beats and his features. Like, he really did come with it with that.
Man, he was on Snoop
shit, yeah.
Actually, both of Snoop's albums that dropped this year.
Yeah, he was at Dane Vegas.
He was with Currency.
Like,
he was literally everywhere. Like, I was very surprised as to how much I actually heard him and shit.
This was his year.
Would you wait on me? Or would you walk away?
Talk about the growth. Because I remember I couldn't listen to Larry June for the longest time.
Who you telling, man? Shit, I was the same way. And what really fucked me up was like the first time that I heard Larry June, yeah, there was raps, but all I heard was the ad-libs.
Yeah.
And I did not fuck with that at all. Like, that's not, to me, a normal, like, Bay thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, it threw me off and shit. After he got a good engineer, shit.
He was good.
Right.
Yeah. His talent shined through.
When he started investing in himself and his art, and he pretty much found his lane. Yeah. Orange Print's gonna be looked back on years from now as a Bay Area classic.
Oh, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Without question.
Yeah. So shout out to Larry June.
Oh yeah.
Next category.
Labeled of the year.
Now this one
gets tricky.
Very.
It seemed like it was at first, but it was pretty
Yeah, well, what I mean when I say that is like, it almost seemed like labels were kind of dismantling. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah,
very obsolete this year.
Yeah, like you didn't get much from Dreamville. You didn't get much from TDE. You know what I'm saying?
Not even from Quality Control. Besides Migos, it was it was very. Everyone's trying to get back on their feet.
Lil Baby and Dirk dropped their joint project, which was it was a part of Quality Control.
It was like half Quality Control, half and
then Migos album and shit. But it was kind of just they weren't dominant. Like how they once were.
Assert their
presence.
dominance. You know what I mean?
Even fucking Griselda, like they did drop projects, but it wasn't like how they took advantage of the pandemic last year, dropping everything.
A lot of them were dropped independently without having the Griselda imprint.
Yeah.
So there's that also. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that just kind of leaves one that I did not think I was ever going to agree with.
Well, there was 3 for me.
Yeah. There was. Well, for me it was 2. But go ahead, Jesse.
There was 3 for me. There's definitely 2 that were honorable mention. The first one, Gucci with 1017. He himself dropped.
Yeah.
Pooh Shiesty dropped. Scar dropped. They had the compilation, so they were definitely active.
Right.
The next one was CMG.
Yeah, that was one of mine.
Yeah.
Moneybagg Yo, ESTG, 42 Doug. So they were active.
Yep.
But then when
42
it just
Doug was everywhere too.
Yeah,
Mind you, I gotta throw that out there.
Absolutely. But what it just boiled down to me was just how many of the projects were showing up on my list. And again, for me personally, I say lists because I have a hip hop and I have an R&B list. So those are separate. So as a result of that, I factored that in. And once I factored that in, there was just one label. OVO Sound.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
I did.
I know
you definitely did.
At the end of last year, I said they were creeping.
Give you that.
You did.
At the end of last year, I said they were creeping because they were pushing. Drake was pushing them out.
Yeah, but fucking there was Majid Jordan album, and then there was fucking.
Well, at first it was the Division and Ty Dolla $ign.
Division and Ty Dolla $ign
in August, which literally like it was a week or two. Then it went into Certified Lover Boy, and then it for about a month and a half. Then it went into Majid Jordan.
Back to back.
So it was 3 straight months.
Yeah,
of OVO
music, and all the music was good music. Like
I couldn't hate on most of it.
It was just quality music,
except for one album,
which I very much could. But that's different. That's different. Like, but it was still up to Drake's standards of music. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to take that away from him.
I did fuck with Majid Jordan's album.
Yeah, Majid Jordan did drop, and it was clean. Fucking Division and Ty Dolla $ign.
See, I don't know why
it's a cheat code.
See, if Drake would have got that
fucking cheat code.
If Drake would have kept that song for Certified Lover Boy and flipped it, he probably would have had more Grammy nominations.
That shit is just a smooth fucking song.
I don't know how that left the tent. Like, honestly, how did Drake allow that to leave the tent? That's one of the best tracks this year.
Give me a hell yeah.
The light. But yeah, shout out to OVO Sound for once. For once.
No, it's not for once. They've been putting on for what 2 or 3 years now.
Yeah, I know. But when I say they were.
They kind of been doing work. It just hasn't been like consistent.
That's what I meant
with that quality type.
That's what I meant when I said for once.
When you get it all together, yeah. I mean, I can understand why you would then say for once, but other than that, I mean, they've been working, bro.
Yeah, and
like they've been working,
especially with the OVO Sound radio on fucking Sirius and shit like that. You know,
yeah,
they did it. OVO Sound radio. Next category, round of applause for OVO. October's very own. So what's next? We already said producer of the year.
Squad. No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
Oh, no, but we kind of always said it. But anyway,
Squad of the year. This was easy for me.
I mean, yeah, we already know.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, it's Migos. Straighten.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all this. Come on. Marvelous. Migos.
The night when J. Cole dropped, I was happy. Pleased with the album. Then I played this.
Yeah, you really did love this album.
And Colgate was birthed for the entire 2021 year.
Pretty much.
I immediately ran back into the group chat, and both you guys were like, all right, I'm spinning back J. Cole. And I was like, that's fine, but when you guys finish, there's something waiting at the end of that fucking finish line.
Yeah.
Migos is fucking back. Just know.
Yeah.
And I know they're coming soon. And within a few weeks after that, them niggas tweeted out, what, 611?
Ish. Or something like that.
611 was when they was dropping. But Straightening was the first. It was the first helping.
Yeah.
First serving.
Yup.
Yeah, no,
First
I was satisfied with that one. Yeah, they came back, squad. Like Griselda held it down for what, two years at that point.
Yeah.
Up to 2 years at that point.
Straight, yep.
But the trap came back. the trap came back.
Track came back booming.
Yeah. Did you guys have anybody else for squad?
Nah, it was just them.
Honorable mention for me would be the CMG guys. It's not necessarily like a group, but it still is a group. You feel me? Like, yeah.
Now I can say that. Yeah, CMG 1017 again.
Yeah.
I would definitely run with those for sure.
The only reason why I give the edge to CMG is because, like we had mentioned, like Moneybagg dropped a great fucking project. Fucking 42 Doug, like I mentioned, was everywhere.
Yeah.
Like he was on hella different albums. Fucking, you know what I mean? Like it just, like I said, honorable mention.
Yeah. I'm not mad at it, for sure.
So, when we get to producer of the year.
Oh, not yet.
Okay. I guess. Who's next?
Featured rapper of the year.
Oh, shit. Yeah, man. This year, it only really just... There was a lot of rappers that did have featured, and it only came down to very few people. And that was Lil Wayne, and that was Lil Baby, and then that was Hove. Hove was on a lot of features this year. But it only did come down to 2 of them, and they were literally neck and neck. And that was just Lil Wayne and Lil Baby. It was neck and neck. And it's literally just a flip of the coin of who you want to choose. For me, personally, it was Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, the momentum that boy had when it came to his features, he did not miss. Not one feature. He came like he had a chip on his shoulder. He was rapping like he had a chip on his shoulder on every fucking feature. I was like, God damn. Like, he out-rapped damn near everybody. From Drake to Tyler to whomever. Wayne was on some mixtape Wheezy shit with his feature run. So, for me, salute. Lil Weezy F Baby. F is for feature.
Did you just think of that?
Yep.
Oh man, that was pretty good. I'll give you that one.
You damn right.
Nah, man, but I gotta agree with you, man. For like you said, ever since the top of the years, like he dropped the shit with Roddy Ricch and with Birdman.
Yeah.
That Stunner Man shit.
Yeah.
He was featured on there. He was featured, like you said, on what was it? The ones that you mentioned.
Tyler's album, all
Tyler
those.
shit. Right.
The Space Jam soundtrack.
He was on Space Jam. He was on G-Eazy. He was, you know what I mean? Like
They got to the point where
literally-
Lil Baby and Lil Wayne would literally, if a song dropped or an album dropped, they were on there. They were on there, either on both albums or similar albums, different albums.
You can go all the way to the end of the year where he was featured on VERZUZ.
The Young Money reunion.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, the Seeing Green.
The Young Money reunion.
That's what I mean, Seeing Green. And they got to the point where they were neck and neck, but then towards the end of the year, Lil Wayne just kept going and going and going and going. He just didn't stop. Lil Baby got comfortable. He just chilled, which is not a bad thing.
Well, he had some personal shit going on with his life. But that's why he stopped.
Yeah, but still, it was just like Lil Baby just kept, like Lil Wayne, man. It was the Lils, man.
Like, you couldn't go wrong either way. Just
exactly.
Yeah. I'm going Wheezy.
Yeah, no. For me, it literally what it came down to was volume versus, I guess, what's the proper term for it?
Quality?
No, not quality, because everything they both put out was quality.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not even in terms of quality. I'm not even gonna say. fuck.
Probably just major drops.
Yeah, I guess that would it would be volume versus I guess precise. Or I guess volume versus placement.
Yeah.
This would be the best way to put it.
Yeah.
100%. Because either way, nobody was missing. In terms of how I saw it.
Yeah.
Like Wayne went into mixtape mode, so you knew what he was doing was like it was gonna hit. Lil Baby, he was everywhere where it was a big name. And he was a talking point everywhere.
Yeah, he out-rapped Drake on fucking Wants and Needs, man. Like, it was one of them features that was just like, when you heard it, it was
fuck Drake. He out-rapped Tyler. He out-rapped Kanye. I mean, you can say what you want about Kanye.
Oh yeah, that, I mean,
he went toe-to-toe with J. Cole. Some may say he out-rapped J. Cole.
Yeah, he was on a feature
like,
tear.
Like, it's not just single out Drake. He went toe-to-toe with everybody but Kendrick.
Yeah.
And some would say that, some were joking saying, hey, Kendrick got scared. Like, you can say what you want. Like, you could take it for the joke that it is.
Take it for the joke.
Yeah, for sure.
Because Lil Baby went toe to toe with everybody, and again, Lil Baby was the one name that was coming out as the consistent high point of the songs.
That's for sure.
That was.
But with that being said, there
can only be one.
There just says something about somebody that makes a return.
But honestly, it ain't nobody's business.
There's something about a return
after
to fucking greatness.
Just don't drop albums so much. Just do this.
Nah, I want an album. No, I want an album.
No, when your mind's clear.
Yeah.
When your mind is clear, yes, I want an album.
That's what you wish for.
Flooded, crush ice in the cup, it look diamond studded. Slushy, fucking codeine raw, but I ain't busting. Throw her in a drink, she throw me in punk.
Weezy was in rare form this year. Got that part in by whole ass nigga, and he just kept running. This is just a sample of the run he was on.
This is towards the end of the year.
Yeah.
Like, this is like the finish line of what he did.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, if I had to pick one, if I really had to pick, it'd be Dash Money. On West Side Gun.
Oh, yeah. For me,
that was my favorite feature from him.
Yeah. My favorite was the one on Tyler's album. I really liked how he spit on that shit.
Like, that was my favorite Wayne feature this year, was the Dash Money feature.
The crazy thing is, man, we're talking about all these majors and shit, but he was also on Tech Nine's album too. Like, he literally was working with everybody.
Anybody who had the money and do it,
yeah. Right. And maybe not even the money, but just the cachet. You know what I mean?
Now, honorable mention for featured artists, because it's been a while since this person has really been on this feature run, was Jay-Z. Jay-Z was on the whole feature run. He was on Khaled's album. He was on the Judas and the Black Messiah with What It Looked Like with Nipsey. Rest in peace. Then your favorite song, Bath Salts.
Well, to be fair, with the Nipsey record, I wouldn't call that necessarily a feature. That was just a collab record.
But it counts as a feature in a way because we haven't heard nothing from Hove in a minute. And then it was the what's it called? What was the soundtrack that he was on? That he did? Oh fuck! It won't Kid Cudi. It was on the Netflix shit.
The Harder They Fall.
The Harder They Fall records. He did that shit.
He was good on those.
And he rapped those. It wasn't a lot, but it was just enough. It was just enough to make his presence be known.
Right.
So shout out to Hove. And happy birthday. Even though Martine may not like it.
We already said it.
I just like saying it again. Next.
Okay. Whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I got nothing.
Next one we'll do is a featured R&B artist.
Give that the blast.
No build
straight up. Just like, give that a blast.
I'll give it a blast.
That's all you got?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, then we were going to get our talking points on why it's blast.
Thanks
for taking away from our
blast,
hype.
But
go ahead, talk.
Shit. All right, Blast. Not only is he just a singer, he's also part of a production team. You ever hear where it says, "You just won $1 million"? That's his production team.
Okay.
So he's along the lines of Chris Brown type shit, where when you get the artist, you get the instrumental, the production. Yeah. So he was on the Nas shit.
Yep.
He was on fucking Snoop shit. Let's see what JC got cooking right now. Oh, the Snoop one. When I heard the snippet to this, I was like, yo. This dude got it.
Yep. I'm looking at his feature run right now. He was on everybody.
Everybody, dog.
He didn't say no to nobody.
He didn't need to.
He didn't need to. They came to him.
For real.
He this whole Blueface.
Shout out Blast, man.
Seriously.
Yeah, Blast is on a run for 2022.
Really though,
like a takeover run for 2022.
That's what it's looking like, man.
Yeah,
like seriously, that's what it's looking like.
Well, because he ended last year.
Yeah, with the wasn't that a deluxe edition?
It was a deluxe.
He ended the year with his album. Then he ended with the deluxe.
Yeah.
Well, he ended the year with the EP, and then he ended the deluxe.
The deluxe was basically an album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like seriously,
it was just 4 extra tracks.
Yeah, it was like the length of an album.
Right. He just dropped another single on just this past week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was working this year, man. So shout out to Blast. For once, we don't give it to Chris Brown or Ty Dolla $ign. Even though they were both working, but not to the high volume like Blast was doing. So shout out to them.
Yeah, Chris Brown had an off year, which says a lot because
really does say
still had 4 or 5 that really could have put him in in the running for it.
Like the shit with Pop Smoke, like that one's right there.
Shit with Kanye,
the one with 7
right there.
The one with 7 and ASAP Ferg, the Guilty record,
right?
The one with Young Blue, and 2 Chainz.
Oh, yeah, that record.
Right.
He was on with G-Eazy when they did the Return of the Mac.
The Provide.
Song with Kanye, that was great. Even though Kanye took his shit off after he dissed him, but still, I still keep that version because it was like really fucking good.
Yeah, no, Chris was active.
He was, but it was an off year for him.
And Ty Dolla $ign was too, because he don't ever stop.
Yeah,
ever. This was an off year for both of them in a way, which is kind of wild to think about.
And that's the crazy thing. Y'all say it's an off year. Me personally, I wouldn't. It's not really an off year. It's just that Blast was just that dude. Yeah. Like he was just literally everywhere.
It wasn't an off year for Ty Dolla $ign. He dropped the project.
Yeah.
See,
he did. He did, and he was on features too, but not to the amount that Blast was. So, shout out to Blast, man. Wow, Ben Affleck and J-Lo. Anyway, so what's next? What's the next category?
Hip hop anthem.
What you got?
Come on, man.
Is it what I think it is?
You know it's what you think it is.
It's like crack. If I play it, I know I won't stop. I'm gonna play it.
It's not that.
Well, it's for me.
This is where we all defer.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, this is my shit. Them trumpets.
Definitely anthem trumpets.
When I was at one of the in Vegas and them trumpets went off on them speakers, boy. That. I was in a bar when this shit went off. Everyone lost their fucking minds. Martine, you already know when this song drops, we listen to this like crackheads.
Yep. It was damn near unhealthy.
Yeah.
Like seriously.
When I would get in your car, like Martine would look like a crackhead. Like, dude,
eyes wide, bro. Like just.
What were you saying? Just like smoking on my top 5. But yeah, man, this was my anthem of 2021. Family Ties was that shit to me. And how about y'all?
What you got, Martine?
I was gonna say you go first. I'm still looking for mine.
What defined Colgate for you?
Come on, man, the one that gave me Colgate.
Come on, man, the man gave me Colgate.
Automatic handgun like the Navy. I keep 100 round drum, ain't fading.
You know, he's
Send a nigga to the
hard.
pavement. This is the top 10 verse of the year. Easy. Come on, the way he slid on this fucking verse. This is the top 10 verse of the year.
Okay.
I don't care what nobody fucking says about. Like, this nigga rolled on this motherfucker and slid.
Alright.
Life changed for me when this record came out.
It did. It really did, though, for you. It really did. Your whole demeanor just changed when Migos was dropping. So, yeah.
Remember, when I first heard this record, it was with the video.
Yeah.
So I saw the visual with this.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing but the trap when I first heard it.
All right, Martine.
All right, man. Long enough. I'm just gonna play it, man.
Is it playing?
You know I like this smooth shit. I like the production. But man, when Cole starts to ripping this,
Matter how long it takes.
Yeah, you really did play the
it don't matter how long it takes.
This is another crack song.
Yeah.
But, you know, we'll get to that later. But
Spiraling up, just like a rich nigga staircase. No fly zone. Please stay the fuck
this
out
is
my
nominated for a
space.
Grammy for Best Rap
Niggas say
Performance.
things on our backs that they
Or I
wouldn't
think
dare
that's rap
say.
song. Either or.
What's on sight when I see you? I'm working at Squarespace. Yeah, top of the morning. I know that you thought I was
That would be some shit if J. Cole gets 21 Savage a Grammy. But he's like, he returns a favor. You got me a Grammy, I get you a Grammy. For like a sequel to a lot.
They need to stop fucking around. Just give us that collab album now.
Yes. 100%. I need that.
That would be fire. Because they have a lot of chemistry together.
Nah, man, but then like that hook though, I'm not gonna let it play that far. I'm gonna cut it off right now.
Yeah.
But that hook, that shit got me. Like when I first heard that, I was like, wait, who is? Because they didn't have the what do you call it?
That's
Right.
yeah, when the album dropped.
Yeah.
Right.
He's getting.
So I was like,
yeah.
who the fuck is this? But then I was like, this shit is sick.
Mm-hmm.
Had me hooked.
Of course. Of course.
Hooked.
Yeah, so that's all. That's our anthems, like separately. Like it's me, Family Ties, My Life, Straighten. All bangers.
Yeah.
Every single one of them. Not way too sexy, you know. No.
Oh my god. Come on, man.
No.
Come on, man.
No.
Get past that.
Oh, way too sexy, a banger. You just need the women around for it.
I've been around women and they didn't like it either.
Oh, you around the wrong women.
Stupid.
Anyway, next
R&B anthem of the year.
No, I don't got that. Well, actually,
this was a no-brainer for me.
Actually, I think I do.
This was a no-brainer for me because this. Every time I heard this fucking record, I was in a good mood.
Okay.
And it perfectly described West Coast.
Okay.
It's the rare.
You right. That's it. You know that album was trash.
Album was trash, but this was not. But this was the highlight of.
People to guard y'all. Gunshots. Bieber came with this record. Martin Luther King sample and all.
Yeah. Still don't know what the fuck Martin Luther King got to do with it, but I guess I get my peaches out in Georgia. Hey, fuck it.
Peaches though.
Yeah.
And the remix was fire too with Ludacris and Snoop and Usher. That shit was fire.
I guess when you put the rough draft out, I get my peaches out in Georgia. MLK.
I get my peaches out in New York. Malcolm X.
Yeah.
Or he's from Detroit, so.
I get my weed from California. Huey P.
I go out to Chicago, Obama.
Yeah.
Shout out to people to God.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Daniel Caesar. They thought that was another person they thought they canceled, and then he's on a number one record with Bieber.
Yeah, put him with Bieber and Giveon.
You feel me?
So that was your R&B anthem?
That's both of ours.
That's both of your? Oh,
yeah, that was fire. Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got a different one.
I know you do.
You know what it is too.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Do I? Yeah.
I vibe with it. I fuck with it.
This was an R&B. This was an R&B record.
Yeah.
Females love this shit. When I first heard it, I knew it was a hit. Martin said, when you hear it, you know it's a hit.
Yeah.
And you got the censored version.
Yeah.
I didn't hear no hope.
Nah, yeah, it is. It's from the single. I just pressed the first one. Whatever. Alright, now I'm changing it.
Okay, well, you done now. Fuck the vibe.
But it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. But
You don't like his art censored, Martin.
Late at night, dog.
Yeah.
Late at night.
Touch me in the money. My shit.
That's my shit.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But yeah, Peaches though. People of God and Roddy Ricch.
Can't go wrong.
I really can't.
You really can't.
I want a Roddy Ricch and People of God collab single. I think they did do a song together. Yeah, people did a song with Don Toliver too, if I remember correctly. It didn't make a lot of noise, but it was actually kind of good. People were just like, "The hell you doing, Bieber? Doing too much." Anyway,
I don't even remember it, but I'm sure it did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Came and went.
Literally. Anyway, what's next during the categories for the iLLys?
Now you could do producer.
Producer of the year. How many times has this boy won this? This award. Did this be the third year in a row?
I think it's only the second, if I'm not mistaken, dog.
No, I think when you were gone, we gave it to him once. Yeah, this is like the second. It was in 2019, then 2020, and I guess in 2021. Did
we give it to him in 2019?
Yeah, we did.
I don't think so.
Yeah, we did. There wasn't a lot of producers. We gave it to him out of default. And then in 2020, we were, yeah, it's Hit Boy. And in 2021, yeah, it's Hit Boy.
Like,
what can we say? What more can we say about this boy?
he made Nas listenable.
Anyway, he ain't gonna get me. Jimmy G, I'll let you go, but this one, nah.
Nah, but he had that shit. He had this shit with Big Sean. Yeah.
He was he did production for a few more other people
just
too.
randomly too. Like, it's just, I know he was on the
I think it was
Judas and the Black Messiah.
Yes, he was. He also did production on the what's it called? Who else did he did? Yeah, Dom Kennedy. No, yeah, he produced for Dom Kennedy's album. What a Life.
Mm-hmm. Produced for Don Toliver.
Don Toliver.
Yeah.
Sure did. Hit Boy is just, every year he just gets better. He literally, he just gets better. And he's not just a beat maker. He really is like a producer.
Not only a producer, but a producer. Yeah.
Like, more rappers need to work with him. Like, he's on that level right now. I'm not saying he's approaching Kanye status. He's just he's getting better. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you could say that he's not.
But he's
Kanye
approaching
status, but he's getting there, bro. Like, he's really fucking getting
when
there.
Kanye wanted to try to blackmail him, there was a reason why he did that, because he felt threatened.
Yep.
And he knew that he saw the juice. He saw Hit Boy had the juice, and he was like, "Oh no.
Oh shit! He also did the shit for Benny too. What the fuck?
Sure did. That was last year.
That was last year.
Yeah.
Oh, my fault.
That's what I said. But
Four Things. Did that shit.
Yeah, he sure did.
What you call it? Produced for DeVito. I'm looking at everything now.
Yeah, he just
Big Sean and 5-Year-Old Foreign.
Yeah.
Cash Doll and T Grizzly.
Yeah.
Jack Harlow. This is all this year, by the way.
This is all this year. This is after the verses.
The Nas shit.
Oh, that was
like I
last
said,
year.
fucking
that was last year.
What?
His verses.
Oh, the verses. Yeah, no, I wasn't even talking about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I mean, he was just producing at a high clip.
And he's not stopping.
Motherfucker, he did What You Need for Don Toliver?
Yeah. No, the more you know.
Yeah.
That's why, ladies and gentlemen,
T Grizzly.
Hit Boy is, again, we might start calling this the Hit Boy Award. Because
it officially is. I don't want to hear nothing else. Yeah. This is the Hit Boy Award. The producer of the year forever will now be known as the Hit Boy Award.
Hit Boy, because first we did this for fucking Chris Brown and Ty Dolla $ign, what's that?
Yeah.
Now this year, again, third year in a row, we might have to put you in the rafters again.
Yep.
Like Hall of Fame status.
Yeah.
Easy.
Shout out to Hit Boy.
Shout out to Hit Boy.
Shout out to him.
Hit Boy.
Hit Boy. Hit Boy. Yeah, that's you. Oh man, that was good. That was good. I like him. Round of applause for him. Yeah, clap louder, motherfuckers. Shit. For that man. West, y'all.
Male singer of the year. It's time.
Is it?
This was close because my runner-up, he did drop a project.
Mm-hmm.
While this wasn't on the project, when you do shit like this and you come on like this, it makes it hard for me to overlook you. Like, really, really hard for me to be like, am I really gonna skip you? Because Lucky Day was killing shit this year.
He was.
Like, texture-wise, he was killing shit. But I'm gonna keep it in the tuck because I feel like his 2022 is
because his EP was fucking his EP universe. His EP was fire. The Table for Two EP, that one was fire. And he's chilling because he's still recording. But man,
he's dropping singles right now. Like 2022 is. Mm-hmm. I'm looking at it like, get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah.
Like I was like we were talking about Blast, and I think Blast is gonna have one of those years.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But in terms of the crown, I think Lucky Day is next in line for the crown in terms of R&B.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think it's in terms of get the fuck out of his way status.
Yeah. I feel you on that. But I agree with you on that one.
And because it was just his, I don't want to diminish it, but because it was EP status with Table for Two, that's why I felt comfortable going with my favorite.
Your boy.
My boy. And yes, Hit Boy did this.
Of course!
And I remember sending this to you guys.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And that shit was like crack.
Yeah.
Like that was, that shit was fucking crack.
This was legitimately like crack because I was like, yo, fam, when you dropping? Like, for real.
Yeah.
When you dropping? When's this dropping? Stop playing. When is this fucking album dropping?
Like, bro, I seriously, once you sent it to me, I remember that night, right?
Yeah.
Once you sent it to me, I was like, I can't press play it. I can't do it. I have time to roll up.
Yeah.
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 Like,
but it just wasn't just that. Like, again, he was on this. Then he jumped on this motherfucker.
He jumped on a lot of shit.
Remember?
oh shit, yeah.
Like, he was active all fucking year.
And then, of course, you can't forget about this record. And then, of course, there's this record. When I heard this at the listening session, I was like, It's one of those you just light up, kick back, look at the moon, and just...
Yep.
So you smoke to Christian music, okay.
Yeah. It's part of God's earth, man.
Okay.
It is. The fuck? Natives do it. Yeah.
They don't believe in God. What are you talking about?
Anyway. But yeah, man.
Wrong spiritual experience.
Yeah. Either or, man. Don Toliver came with it.
Nah, 100%.
And again, they need to stop disrespecting. They just need to stop disrespecting vocalists and just label them as rap just because they show up on 808s.
Right. Yeah.
Like, and hi-hats. Stop doing that.
Don Toliver.
Like, also, you can sing over traditional, You can sing over a hi-hat. Mm-hmm. It doesn't make you any less of a vocalist.
No,
you're the
not at
same.
all.
You're not a rapper. He's a singer.
Yep.
He needs to be treated as such.
Definitely. Also, people really gotta shut up about the fucking auto-tune. Like, that shit still bugs me. Like, how people still diminish singers because they're using auto-tune.
Hey, man,
your favorite singer uses auto-tune. I promise you that.
Hov tried to kill it, and it just got stronger. So you might as well just embrace it.
Roger Troutman.
Fuck the auto-tune because me on. Yeah, it's never gonna go away.
Roger Troutman. You gonna tell me that Roger Troutman is not a fucking legend?
Yeah.
Shit. T-Pain. Put some respect on T-Pain. Sorry, Usher. It's here to stay.
Sorry, Usher.
Shit.
Shout out to Don Toliver.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Shout out Don Toliver.
I'm still sitting with Life of a Don, but it just makes me so excited for what album number 3 is gonna sound like.
For sure, man. Life of the Don, like, honestly, that's one of my favorite albums, dog. Like, of the year. Like, that shit is up there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
female singer of the year.
This is gonna be interesting.
There were some options.
Mm-hmm.
There were
really
lots.
There were a lot of options.
There definitely were. Summer Walker came to mind. Her was definitely in mind, and her was active.
She very much so.
Definitely.
And I'm not taking anything away from her. But when I had time to think about it,
there was only one.
Really, only one.
It just was one.
Wish Dave was here to say it.
I'm gonna pull an album cut to show why it was just one.
I have a feeling I know what it is too. I have a feeling.
I want to make sure I get to the part.
This might take a while, but in the meantime,
it won't. It won't.
Yep.
This is the music of an angel.
Really though.
It really is. She got on tracks with Ariana Grande. She got on tracks with The Weeknd.
Yeah.
Was never out of place with either of them.
It just literally smoothed into it. Like she adapts.
Not only was she not out of place, she made them sound like they were subservient to her.
It's
like they were the actual features.
Yeah.
Like how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like features shouldn't have to dominate a track. It needs you have to make sure I'm the dominant one.
Yeah.
I'm on top.
Like what else is left to say about Doja Cat? Because I've been saying it for years. Like I've been saying plenty of times on several episodes this year. When people are ready to have this fucking conversation, seriously about this topic, I'm ready to have this conversation. I said it when she dropped her first album. Once I realized what Moo was, I was like, oh, okay, that was just to get everybody to pay attention.
Right.
She actually could do this. All right, cool. I'm now, cool. I'm watching now.
Yeah.
Then she dropped the second one, and that's when I hit Busby, and I was like, yo, start paying attention. Like, for real. Because what she's doing around here right now, like, fam, she's got it.
And then they tried to cancel her for showing feet in racist chats.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, that's funny. It's not my cup of tea, sure, but that ass,
man,
that ass and them vocals. She wants to keep those. I'm fine, whatever. I'm not concerned with that.
And
then Kiss Me More happened.
With SZA, man,
and I was like, yo. Fuck them chats.
Fuck them chats. And fuck that beat. But I love them beat.
Fucking racist.
Yeah.
What size Jordans you want?
You feel me?
It don't matter. And then Need to Know happened.
Oh, yes.
And it was like, at that point, just whatever. Fuck
the
it.
Sky is yours,
whatever you
man.
say goes.
Then I pressed play on the album, and then Woman happened.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I'm in your world.
That whole album is just fire. We'll get to that later. But I'm just saying, it's just, she showed why she is one of the best singers of this genre right now.
She did that. She did Best Friend with Sweetie. Mm-hmm. When did she do Tia and Tamara with Rico?
That was last year.
But, you know, was it at the beginning? Was mid last year or towards the end of last year?
Towards the end of last year.
So that still counts.
So towards the cusp?
No, kind of
Breaking
towards I think it was probably around October, November shit. But
she did the 34 plus 35 remix with Ariana and Meg.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What else did she do?
I mean, we're getting to more of the other side of her singing because we've always said that she is a hybrid.
Yeah.
So not only did she win Best Singer of the Year for a woman, she's the best. She is the femc because she could out rap a lot of people right now. Like if everything is good,
that's the perfect example.
Yeah, she is the best of both worlds. I need to hear her and Kidder together, man. Can you imagine them together rapping?
I would like to hear it for like one song. I don't know if
just not a whole project, just one song.
One song. I could definitely get with that.
Because she kind of raps like him a bit. And they can literally go back and forth.
Sort of.
Never thought we'd ever do this here. Give a singer that and femc of the year. Like, that's... She's holding both championships. Yeah. Those are 2 belts. That's who she is, man. Those are 2 belts.
Yeah. That's Doja Belt.
Yeah.
Doja Belt.
Doja Belt.
Yeah.
Like, you know, those Becky Lynch, like Becky 2 belts, that's Doja Belt.
Yeah, that's Doja Belts.
Yeah. Those are 2 belts, man.
She was also on the Young Thug shit, the Punk.
Yeah.
Yep.
Couldn't say the album, but yeah. She tried.
Nah, she's dangerous in the booth.
She really is.
She's dangerous in the booth. And I'm not saying like, I'm just talking about overall period. As an artist, she's dangerous.
Bro, we didn't even mention her biggest achievement this year.
Which was?
The Silhouette Challenge.
Yes. Even though the song's old, but yes.
No, it doesn't matter.
I was keeping it to myself.
Yeah.
Don't keep that to yourself.
Nah, I was.
Don't keep that to yourself. Spread that. Everybody needs.
Oh, you don't want me to spread that right now?
Not right now.
I was keeping it to myself.
Keep it to yourself. Spread it later.
Yeah. Shoulder. Yeah, man. Shout out to Doja Cat, man. Round of applause for that woman. That sexy woman. Yes. Talented and sexy. Those are the best. Those are really the best. Now, we are in the final 2.
MC of the year.
MC or the horns. Who's gonna go first? I mean, me and Martine know who we got. Who you got, Martine?
We're all the same.
Well, yeah, it's one person. Undisputed.
This is, I don't know why, like, this was an easy one.
Never lost.
Never lost. I don't think he's ever won this award for this, huh? He's never been MC, huh?
I don't think so.
Yeah, he was MVP one year, but this time he showed it. Jermaine.
Like we said, hold up, let me do this real quick.
Oh yeah.
Khalid opened the door.
Jermaine.
This motherfucker stomped right through that bitch.
Yeah, he was the first one. I thought you played 95 South, but this is a good one. If you want anything to personify how Cole was this year. Baby.
Started my crime with crime festers, and now it's showing like they in they second trimester. That's why when niggas throw a shot or 2 online, I pay no mind to they benign gestures. Nigga, please, I got my mind on much bigger things to say the least. My latest speeches sound like they was released by David East. Versus hit hard, never pitched hard or played the streets. These niggas whips hard, behind closed doors, can't pay the lease.
Somebody did
Ain't nothing wrong with living check to check, cause most have to. Instead of capping, why don't you talk about being a broke rapper? That's a perspective I respect because it's real. What it's like to be nice as fuck, but gotta stress to pay the bill.
Anyway, yeah, man. J. Cole really came with it. I think he dropped the off season. He just rapped his ass off. That's the mentality he was on, and he didn't stop. Even on the features this year, he was still on it. When he dropped the freestyle over Drake's, on Pipe Down, he was still on that shit. He was rapping on a high caliber at his core, you know.
Hey man, don't forget the LA Leakers shit.
Oh, of course.
Night 3 to Infinity, and they're still tipping,
bro. He was on a whole other level.
Yep.
He was on a whole other level, man, and he did all that shit in sweats and a hoodie.
Yeah,
just like JC right here.
Even performed the whole fucking the tour in sweats
and a jersey,
and he had the Pumas,
of course. But yeah, man, J. Cole. I love when rappers are at their core, man. When they're at their raw core and they're just spitting as a mic controller, because that's what an MC is. People, the mic controller. He controlled the mic and he controlled the raps. He was by far undisputed. The MC of the year. Round of applause for J. Cole. I was say JC. You too, JC.
Yeah, my cousin.
Now, this is the part where with MVP, this one was kind of, for me personally, I'll say a runner-up before we say who it is, because I do agree with y'all. For me personally, runner-up should be...
Well, just say who yours is.
No. It's honorable mention for me. It's Kanye West. For the year he had, how he freaking had all the stadium listening sessions for his album, how he had the whole world lit at the palm of his hand, and leading up to November, he didn't say one word. He just had blouses on his face.
This motherfucker said, yeah, blouses on his face. Bro, you forgot to mention the part where he locked himself inside the fucking Mercedes-Benz dome
doing workouts.
Yeah.
Looking like a fucking prison inmate and shit. Like, dog.
Just watching shit.
They got the whole world lit on some Truman Show, literally watching him do just nothing.
Literally nothing.
And then I'll drop on time? Of course not. But everyone was waiting for it. Had the niggas from Twitter, head of Twitter was like, yo, man, just drop the album and update it. And niggas were like, oh, you new here. Like Kanye literally everyone was hooked to his Instagram page because he didn't go on Twitter. He was supposed to screenshots. He was making money off the fucking Adidas shit and the Gap shit. Kanye fucking West. That's just an honorable mention for me. Mr. West, salute. You still dumb, but salute. Mr. West. Anyway, you take over reins now, JC. Because I do agree with this one.
There was one consistent throughout all these projects. Now, yeah, Kanye put up numbers that were unprecedented. Drake put up numbers that were unprecedented. Cole put up numbers that were unprecedented. And those were important. But when we're thinking of MVP, it's what did they do outside of themselves?
Yep.
Like, those are their expectations. We expect big things from them.
Yeah, definitely.
What did they do besides themselves that touched everywhere else across hip-hop?
Mm-hmm. And beyond, really.
Yeah. And while those numbers were great, there was a common denominator between those three. And it wasn't any one of those three.
No.
And we've been saying this man has been carving his name for 2 years now. And he caught our attention at the beginning of last year. And we haven't stopped paying attention. And I'm happy to give him this award for MVP.
Let me play.
So I got it.
No, I can't get.
I already got it. I got queued up.
We all got one. Go for it.
All right, go and play.
I got it. It was this record.
Oh yeah, that's the one.
And that's what I meant by beyond. Because at this point, now he's reaching into the gospel realm.
Yeah, you didn't like this record.
And the soundtrack. That doesn't matter.
I don't know. I first
like,
remember you said
that doesn't matter. The fact
but it was at this point
still a momentum shifter.
Yeah, it was at this point when I realized, oh shit, Lil Baby is officially Lil Baby.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Like, it's not, oh god, it's, okay, Lil Baby, he's here.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, now it's his to take.
Yep.
And he's nominated for a Grammy for Best Christian Song.
Yeah. Lil Baby is our MVP for 2021.
Mm-hmm.
He had the joint project with Dirt. What was it?
Voice of the Heroes.
Voice of the Heroes.
Yeah.
Like we said, he went on everybody's projects. He went on Drake's twice, 2 projects.
He rapped him on both of them.
He went on J. Cole's, and some will say he held his own. Some will say he out-rapped him. Went on Kanye's, and some will say he had one of the top 3 songs on the project.
I was about to play Kanye shit.
Where else did he go? He went on Khaled's album. That was one of the highlights. Did he go on Young Thug's?
Probably.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Where did he not go this year?
Yeah, seriously.
Sometimes I just wanna restart it, but it all depends. If I'ma be that same young hungry nigga from West End.
It was Lil Baby's world. I'll give you that. He really made an impact. He is slowly approaching as a new generation 3-headed monsters. How about that?
So I won't say slowly. He's one of the heads.
He's one of the heads.
There. Yeah.
Like I said, that Grammy performance last year, not this year, but last year, I said that was a star-making performance. Like that was yeah. Shout out to Weeknd too for the fuck of it.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
To all of our award winners, I say,
Congratulations! Oh my God.
yeah, Lil Baby is for sure. He's on top.
Yeah.
I couldn't look at the climate and then say, like, again, Drake put up the numbers, but I was like, I don't feel comfortable giving him for everything.
Yeah, like he
just
really
off the
didn't
numbers.
move the needle like that.
He really didn't move the needle.
Kanye,
well, except for the Billboard shit. You can't forget about that.
That's
Yeah,
numbers.
You give it up to him for the
numbers.
numbers.
That one's the needle.
He did his mover.
The top 1, 2, 3, then 9 out of 10 or something like that.
But again,
that's still
what did
an
he do
accomplishment.
outside of himself? Because I expect him to do those. I expect him to top himself on Billboard.
Right.
I expect every time he drops to break his own numbers on Billboard.
But then after that, he got quiet.
Well, it's not about him being quiet.
I don't know, but for his standards.
But even before that, he was pretty quiet in the sense of he didn't really do many features.
And that's what I'm saying. In terms of Kanye, yes, Kanye was doing shit that was unprecedented in terms of the stadium. But then once he was done with that, all right, well, what else did he do? So
he's about. Well, you know what he's about to do. Shit's about to drop this Friday. The concert with him and Drake.
Well, again, that's fine. That's fine, but that serves Kanye.
Maybe the MVP is Jay Prince, man. I'm playing.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
that serves Kanye.
Shit.
J. Cole got a fire ass album.
Yeah,
but he didn't do nothing.
He dropped and then he did the feature for Boss and
Wale
and Lil TJ. And Wale.
Yep. And what's his name?
And then he went to
Jonah Lucas, too.
Jonah Lucas, and then he went to go play ball.
And toured, and that was it.
Lil Baby, like we said, was in contention for Wayne. Like, he dropped and then was right rapping all
Wayne.
year.
Yeah. Like, that in itself is an accomplishment. When you're mentioned with feature Wayne, oh, dude, you there.
Yep.
Now, before we wrap this up, we all got to mention our albums. Because again, as we always did before the pandemic fucked everything up, we always give our iLLy 50, our top 50 or whatever. But again, we all listen to different shit. And there's one album that is superior, but we all have different rankings and shit. So for me, I'm just going to make this quick. It didn't really change that I did my power rankings, but number 10 is Guapdad 4000 and Illmind with 1176, which was a really good album. Guapdad really impressed me with that shit. Number 9 is The Most Improved Player, Topaz Jones with Don't Go Telling Your Mama. That was really a great album. Very, very great album that stood really well. Number 8 was Moray with Street Sermons. That was great. Like, again, held the whole album by himself. Number 7 was Tyler, the Creator, Call Me If You Get Lost. Yet again, another Tyler album that really just impressed me. Number 6, the Femmes, Doja Two Belts, Planet Her. Number 5, Silk Sonic and Evening with Silk Sonic. I still really love this album. It still held up, even though it was only for a month or two. Fuck it, it's superior than all of them. Number 4, which I feel a lot of people should have listened to a lot more, was Shelly, FKA Drum, who was his self-titled album of his rebrand. By far the best R&B album this year. And of course, the Holy Trinity for me. Number 3, Nas, King Disease 2. Shout out to Hit Boy. Number 2, Donda. And number 1, Jermaine Cole, the MC of the year, off season. That's my top 10 of the best albums of 2021. Yay. That's me.
Boo. Not just playing. Nah, man. So my top 10 goes a little something like this. It's Isaiah Rashad, The House is Burning, at number 10. Number 9 is Moneybagg Yo, A Gangster's Pain. Number 8 is All Black, Thank You for Fucking With Me. Number 7 is Vince Staples' self-titled project. Number 6, Boldy James, Bo Jackson. Number 5, Nas, King's Disease 2. This is where it gets interesting because, you know, I've been talking a lot of shit about how albums been moving up, right?
Yeah.
Number 4, Don Toliver, Life of a Don. Number 3, Blast and Bino Rideau, 6 Tape 2. Now, these top 2, I've been consistent with them.
That you have.
Larry June, Orange Print. That's number 2. Number 1 is J. Cole, man. The off season.
Undisputed.
Yeah. I ain't even got nothing else to say.
I fuck with him.
I thought you did like a mic drop with your phone. Just
Done.
Click.
I got my list. Again, I'll start with R&B first. I'm not really focused on best. This is just what my favorites were. So this is basically just what I fucked with the most. If I'm going off of best, again, I still say Doja Cat's the best R&B record in terms of what I expect it's going to do, you know, overall.
Yeah.
In terms of mainstream. But again, this is just what my favorites were. So number 10, Jasmine Sullivan with Hotels. Number 9, Van Jess with Homegrown. 8, Joyce Rice, Overgrown. Jameson, Heals Me. 6, Lucky Day, Table for 2. 5, Blast and Bino, 6 Tape 2. 4, Division, Ty Dolla $ign, Cheers to the Best Memories. Number 3, Summer Walker, Still Over It. Number 2, Doja Cat, Planet Her. And number 1, I said it time and time again, over and over on this pod, it was the album I always went back to. Don Toliver, Life of a Don.
There you go.
So that's R&B. Now, hip-hop, same deal. I know people are going to get mad at me. Fuck it. These are my favorites. I don't give a fuck. Number 10, Larry June, Orange Print.
Not mad.
Number 9, Topaz Jones, Don't Go Telling Your Mama.
Really not mad.
Number 8, Wale, Forlorn 2.
Okay.
Number 7, Moneybagg Yo, A Gangster's Pain.
Nice.
Number 6, Nas, King's Disease 2. A lot of sequels on here.
I know, right?
I just realized that. Number 5, come on now, Migos, Culture 3.
Wow, I thought you had that number 1.
I know, right?
Shit.
Number 4, Drake, Certified Lover Boy.
I'm mad.
I'm mad. The show's over. See y'all next year. Fuck this.
Hey, say what you want. I got memories attached to that album. Statute of Limitations, Vegas.
Right.
I'll tell you about it in 10 years. Number 3, I did love this album. I still feel it is probably the best hip hop album. J. Cole, The Offseason.
Well, at least it's over Drake, so.
It just doesn't compare to.
Just for that, switch.
It just doesn't compare to how many times I ran these last 2. Number 2, Isaiah Rashad, The House is Burning.
Okay.
Damn. Okay.
Number 1, I told people this was the one that was always going to keep rising, and it was going to stay, and it eventually ended up being number 1. Vince Staples, self-titled.
Nice.
Cannot be mad at that.
Like it was in the wild card and then it just made it all the way to the end, right?
Yeah.
Just like the Niners. It's gonna happen.
Well, it wasn't in the wild card. It was always there. And again, like I said, with Vince Staples, it was
around like on the lower end. I remember that with you.
Yeah.
Well, Vince Staples, it was always. I think it started off at 4, and it just stayed within top 5. And then in the past couple weeks, I just kept running it back, and it was, again, I fuck with the off season. Don't get me wrong. I really enjoy it. I still feel it probably is the best hip hop album that dropped.
Yeah.
But in terms of my favorites,
oh yeah,
when I talk about that equilibrium, those projects that like brought me back to balance.
Yeah.
Right.
Don Toliver and R&B brought me back to balance. Vince Staples brought me back to balance.
Right.
Like, this was probably the best I heard Vince Staples in terms of his overall balance. Where it wasn't just him spitting, it was him with melody too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Kenny Beats destroyed this fucking album. I know he co-produced some of the records too.
Right.
But he handled production through tracks 1 to 10, and including those 2 skits. And like I said, Fouché was the only feature on there with, what was the joint? Taking Me Home.
Right.
But the shit he was talking about, again, I came out here when I was talking about that, just even looking at the titles.
Right.
Sundown Town.
Yeah.
Like the shit that just makes you think. Like, wait a minute. When I think of Sundown Town, I think of KKK, not
right.
What's going on? Wait a minute. Let me run this one back.
It's not so far off sometimes, man, you know?
Yeah. But salute to Vince Staples. He came in and he produced a fucking album.
Yeah.
That was... It had my attention from the time it dropped in, July?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, again, I was, I don't want to say, I was wild and I was out partying. Mm-hmm. But again, I'm very mellow and chill and laid back at my core. Mm-hmm. So it makes sense why Life of a Don and Vince Staples were bringing me back down to at my core where I was.
And to be fair, I mean, Life of a Don does have like some turn up type shit too. Yeah. So it's kind of like it's got that balance. It does have that balance.
Yeah, that's a good concept because the three albums for me, it was the Off Season, Donda, and King's Disease 2. Those albums did kind of bring me back down. If all else fails, I went back to one of those 3 albums that kind of just centered me. Yep. And it kind of just made me just relax and just like be cool, because at the end of the day, you just have music at the end of the day. And all 3 of those albums spoke to me in some way, shape, or form this whole year.
Yeah.
So, yeah, especially J. Cole, especially Kanye with the spiritual shit, and then you have Nas with the knowledge, and J. Cole just with the raw, just raps. And I just like raw raps, and there was no skit. When it came to J. Cole, it dropped on time. The way it was presented was great. Like when there was no features at first until you listened to it. Like, oh shit, you heard Lil Baby. Oh shit, you heard 21 Savage. Oh shit, you heard Murray. Oh shit, Cameron. So it was.
Those were all there. Like those for sure were like. Those held on to me for months.
Yeah.
Because it was the feeling.
Yeah, it was the feeling you got.
Of that first listen. Of like,
sure.
Because again, the features weren't
listed.
There.
Yeah.
They weren't listed.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna highlight which one it did for me on Vince Staples' album.
Okay.
Because when I went back, it was his bounce.
Yeah.
I hadn't heard this from him before. From Vince. I had not heard this. So like, and for this to be like right before the end.
Yeah.
And then they go into the interlude and then and then it just ends. It was like, I'm good. I'm satisfied.
Yeah.
And that's not take anything away from the off season.
Yeah.
Like again, this isn't the shit I fuck with the off season.
Right.
It was just from Take Me Home into this. It was, I don't know what it was. It was just the bounce. Like I could bounce to this, but what the fuck he's talking about is like, no, it's some serious shit, but
it's some real shit.
It's violent as fuck, but I could bounce to this.
Yeah.
I hadn't heard it from him before like this. Like, this was incredible to hear.
No, definitely.
And for me,
definitely,
the song that really got me with J. Cole, that I guess like the raw part of it is this one. This song was just smooth. How Cole just rapped on a very relaxed and nonchalant. And it was just so it was retrospective Cole. That's what I like about it. And especially with Diddy talking in the end after they talked about the fight and shit.
Yeah.
It kind of summed up how I felt. It was vintage Cole and just great, man. Oh man.
I think as you say this, I think that was the turning point for me when it came to this. It wasn't that it was bad. I had heard this in Saint Tropez.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying.
And then what was the KO? I think there was another KOD record. It's not to say anything bad.
Yeah.
It was a similar vibe where it just seemed like he was matured on this, but I had heard that vibe from him.
And then technically that song, if I'm not mistaken, was supposed to be on KOD.
But it was supposed to be on the Fall Off. He said it was supposed to be on the Fall Off.
Nah, I think it was supposed to be on KOD.
A lot of these songs on the off season was supposed to be on the damn Fall Off.
Yeah.
I guess that's gonna be.
That's coming.
First we still got Road
So I
Boys to lead into
I guess what it just
yeah.
boiled down to was what happened was finally Cole versus oh shit Vince. I think that's what it boiled down for me.
Finally Cole versus oh shit Vince. So that's a good way to say it.
Yeah. I think
because finally Cole decided to work with other producers.
Yeah.
Finally Cole decided to use features, and when that happened, what happened? Multiple time Grammy nominated.
Yeah.
It has a good chance of winning.
Yeah.
So
great chance.
Chance.
So it was like the excitement, like yes, finally, like it was like the investment, it paid off.
Right.
Whereas with Vince, it was like, holy shit, what the fuck? Like you did all this in 22 minutes?
Yeah. Nah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, like it was like
sure.
it like just caught me off guard. So
yeah, that's
what it boiled down to.
For me, my top 3, man. I mean, it's simple. You know what I mean? I'm a simple dude. It's West Coast shit to the fucking core. You know what I mean?
West, y'all.
Beano and Blast. That's that West Coast, that smooth shit that I fuck with. Larry June. I mean, come on now, man. I'm from the Bay. You feel me? Like that shit's in my fucking bones. If you fucking you know what he's talking about, it's like I understand this shit. It relates to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cole, his shit, it was just like he's always had my attention. You know what I mean? Like I have all of his fucking Pumas. Like I'm a fan of Cole. So when his shit dropped and there was not a fucking skit in my mind, to me it was just undeniable. It was completely undeniable to my ears. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just gotta say this for my number 2 because I gotta play it.
Yeah. Oh wow.
I was so fucking excited, and I was happy with Isaiah's output on The House Is Burning.
Hell yeah.
So for this to be track number 3, it was like, I mean, this is off of From the Garden with Uzi, and this is just a complete 180 from the vibe.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, I'm in for a fucking ride.
Yep.
Like, let's go. But again, I'm always laid back to my core.
Yeah.
And I'm West Coast, so G-Funk, but I have that, I got that old soul.
Right.
So I'm always attracted to
the southern shit too.
Yeah.
I feel you. I'm right there too, man.
Right.
You know?
But I mean, it makes sense on why my top 3 looks the way it does.
Yeah. Definitely.
It's like
it's Vince, Isaiah, and it's Cole.
Yeah.
And like you said, like Cole, Kanye, and Nas, and you.
It's Cole, Larry June, Blast and Beano.
And I think that just sums us all up for this when it comes to this podcast. Those 3 artists, those 3 albums sums us up about the mood we were in this whole year.
Now that R&B side, again, that Doja Cat,
boy.
Like I said, the only reason why it's number 2, just because I'm not a woman. If I was a woman, that'd have been number 1.
Yeah,
I won't let that be known right now.
Right.
If I was a scorned woman, Summer Walker would have been number 1.
And that
was a dangerous fucking project.
Yeah, nah. See, I want to touch on that. See, like if you looked at my list and really paid attention to it, there was no real like R&B besides what do you call it, Don Toliver. When do I listen to R&B? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's the only thing. Like as much as I did like the Summer Walker project, and I will still say it is like a top 5 of the year, hands down. It's not on my list. Like, I fuck with it, but I don't fuck with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I liked when I definitely liked when we were putting lists together for the 50 and we were just going off of rankings.
Yeah.
But
after the pandemic,
after the pandemic, I'm not gonna say the pandemic was a great thing. It wasn't.
No. Oh no.
Hell no.
You just take what was
it was a reset.
What was presented, and the fact that we then had to look within and then be like, okay, well, what did we just enjoy? What did we listen to versus trying to rank everything?
Right.
What just stuck and what just...
Because yours that year was Freddie Gibbs. Mine was M. And what was yours last year?
Fuck, I don't remember, dog.
But it's just a simple fact that it's like, stop trying to just rank off of rank. Just go off of what stuck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What stuck to you.
Yeah.
And don't get...
Because truth be told, if I was going off of like... Truth be told, my fucking Apple Music was, if I was going off of that, like solely, number one would have been Certified Lover Boy. But it was because of the volume of the records.
Yeah.
Because it was 21 records.
Yeah. And you don't just constantly... and you don't skip and pick and choose like other folks
Right,
do.
I just run the album.
Yeah.
So I just run it all the way through.
Thank you, Adele.
But what I did was, instead of just going off of that, again, Vince Staples' album is only 22 minutes. So I can't go off of 32 hours of Drake when I know Vince Staples is only 22 minutes. Yeah. And I know I've ran that fucking album back so many times. So then what I did was, instead of just going off of that, I went through the play counts. And then when I went through the play counts, I was like, no, this is where it went through.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I know we probably said it last week, but thank you, Adele, for the whole what you did with Spotify. Make sure motherfuckers don't become devil worshippers. You're gonna be Christian. You're gonna listen to these albums straight through on the first listen, not on damn shuffle. The hell's wrong with you? Thank you, Adele.
And thank you to everybody.
Exactly. Thank you, people.
Thank you, listeners.
We looked at our Wrapped.
Spotify Wrapped.
Spotify Wrapped. I don't know if Apple has one, but
nah, not for podcasts. No,
I could tell they ain't got one because they still ain't fixed our fucking cover.
Seriously, not just our cover. They messed up on a lot of people's cover. They fucked up on Joe Budden's cover because you still see Rory and Mal there.
Really?
Yeah. On mine,
I have him by himself on mine.
You know, if you open it, you see him, but on like the library, you still see Rory. On mine, you still see Rory and Mal on there.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, damn.
But yeah, fix our cover, fuckers. But on everything else, you see, we're just the regular cover is there.
Yeah.
But thank you everybody for listening yet again for another year. Hope your holiday season is good. Hope it's safe. Hope y'all vaccinated. Hope y'all, with your families and just enjoy yourself. Love your family.
Stay safe overall.
For real.
Definitely.
Stay safe overall. Thank you, gentlemen, for always being here, always listening. We went from the office to houses to office to houses.
No, we went from the house.
But yeah, I'm exaggerating.
We went from the house to Split, back to the house to the office to
the Batcave,
Messenger.
I was gonna say because we were split again
because of the pandemic.
When the pandemic first hit, to back to the office to
the Batcave.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're with Batman right now. Hey, it's like Batman's just looking at us right now because he's gonna probably fuck us up because walking the streets.
There's somebody put up a bad marketing sign, and it was like even Batman listens to his mom, and it was like
No, I thought you were gonna push the gunshots.
You heartless motherfucker!
My God,
Jesus!
Somebody did this.
That's what happened.
And on that
note, go Niners.
2021 was a step back towards normalcy,
quote unquote,
normalcy,
semi-normal.
I went outside a lot more.
Same here.
I'm gonna go outside a lot more in 2022.
For real. Oh yeah, any predictions? Music-wise?
Shit. Let's get into it. What do you got?
That Kendrick Lamar is gonna bring hip hop to its knees with his album. That's what I feel.
Okay.
His next album, he's gonna bring hip hop to its knees. Omaha. Let's get the shit. Let's go. and I'm just gonna go out on the limb. Drake ain't out the woods. This is his final boss, Kendrick Lamar. That's if when it happens. I'm predicting it's going to happen.
What do you mean by that?
Like they're gonna go like beef, like on wax. That's if they let it happen.
Let's see. Predictions. Huh. I didn't think of anything. I'll probably wait till the beginning of the year. Beginning of the year, I'll have a better idea of what's going on.
I get you.
All right, well, also, we forgot to mention earlier that, or I don't know if you did, but Roddy Ricch's song, The Box, went diamond.
Oh, no, yeah.
Yep.
That shit went diamond.
Yep.
Good for him.
I'm saying he's going to have multiple diamond tracks off this album that's dropping next week. That's my prediction.
Mm-hmm. It's going to drop on Spider-Man Day.
Okay, if that's what you want to call it. It's Roddy Ricch Day.
Yeah. It's Peter Parker Roddy Ricch Day. And then on that note...
They're going to shoot Uncle Ben again?
Hey, with Batman's mom and dad.
I mean, it's the multiverse. They got to go back to one of them.
They got to.
Well,
it's got to
both.
happen.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, everybody keeps bringing up the multiverse. They're waiting on the other Peter Parker. I'm like, well, what about Uncle Ben? He's going to show up in one of them.
Oh, how about all Uncle Bens? All three of them. Well, we didn't see Uncle Ben
Even
in
the black one.
In the MCU one.
He's going to show up on the oatmeal or the cream of wheat.
Shit. Yeah, they didn't even bring up Uncle Ben. And this Spider-Man movie better be good because these motherfuckers are hyping it the fuck up. Mm-hmm. My God. But
As they should.
As they should.
I'll say my predictions for the first episode next year for 256. That way I've got an idea of what's popping.
Yeah, that's pretty much that's the only prediction I have is the Candyman he's gonna reign terror on hip hop next year. Super Bowl, it's gonna be an aftermath year. Funny I say that Dr. Dre drops Detox when we get off the air. That'll be some shit. And on that note, 2021 has been real. We out. 2022, we're coming. Oh yeah. This is episode 255. Shut up. Fuck, fool yourself. Fuck all y'all. All y'all in the crowd. It was episode 255 of the most consistent podcast in the area. The iLLogical Sense. You can follow me, Mr. Buzz B, on the Twitter at Mr. Buzz B4 lowercase 08. You can follow us on Twitter on iLLogical SP. You can follow us on Instagram at the iLLogical Sense, and of course on the Facebook, powered by Meta.
Powered by Meta.
I like saying that because it's just so weird when you see it like
on the bottom.
Yeah. Like,
And on all social media, you can find me at JC
Nuts.
There we go.
Yeah.
You can follow at In My Zone Radio at In My Zone Radio. I think I'll make some attempts during the holiday break. Make sure that it goes smoothly during the holiday breaks. That way we can get the ball running right into the new year. So we got that going. Like Busby was saying, the end of the year playlist Top 100 is out now. Make sure you cop that. That's all of our favorite records from the year. So that's available, as well as all the playlists. I'm pretty sure that are available unless Apple went and fucked up some shit when I went and upgraded my phone. In which case, I will update that during the holiday break. But yeah, make sure you subscribe, get all the episodes, playlists, go back. Once again, we appreciate all the listens, all the downloads throughout
From all over the world, Craig.
Absolutely.
My turn?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, all right, what's up? Y'all can follow me at all social medias at Venomous408, spelled VNMS408. Search all your digital streaming platforms for my music under the name Venomous, spelled VNMS. And the Above the Clouds podcast. It's gonna be popping sometime next year, you know what I mean?
Whatever.
I don't know exactly when I'm gonna start the shit, but I'm gonna start the shit, and it's gonna be another season.
Let's get the shit.
You know how we do, man.
Let's get the shit.
We just keep this shit rolling.
Rolling, and rolling. Now, we out. 2021, it's been real. Everybody have a happy Christmas. Have a happy New Year. Be safe. We'll be back in 2020. DJ Quick, play us out. We out this bitch. Bye.
Peace.
Peace.